Good evening, everyone. Welcome to tonight's stream for episode 22, The Shadow Deep. We last left off, our strangers made their way to Scoundrel's Cove. They met with Granny Zegwe. Although the extremely expensive enchanted fabric that she uses to make their sails, allowing one to sail in any weather, in any condition, any climate, at great speeds, is very pricey. Too much for the strangers to pay for. She offered them a deal that they readily accepted, to head to a location that a compass would bring them to. And upon their arrival, to activate the compass. So we start bringing ourselves just a few hours after their departure from Scoundrel's Cove. Still on the same day. And that is where we're going to begin. Right now, the waters are calm, the sun is high, but that air is pretty acclimated temperature, say probably in the 70s. Feels good. High winds, good speed.
What's the humidity?
23%.
Yikes.
Chance of rain?
12, just 12. Chance of rain, 12.
And that's where we begin. Scene. With Barry calling out on the main deck. Captain!
Yeah,
Captain!
What, Barry? What?
I know we've already went over this a few times, but I'm assuming you haven't come up with a name for the ship or crew.
Yeah, no, I have a name for the ship.
You have a name for the ship?
I have a name for the ship. Do you have a piece of paper and pen? Oh wait, never mind. Never mind. Sorry, that wasn't a jab. That wasn't a jab. I
can grab some parchment and a quill.
Yeah, but you don't know how to write.
Right, yeah, why don't you just tell me verbally?
I wanted to feel special, but it's fine. We can just do it this way. I was gonna go with Siren's Call.
Ooh, Siren's Call. I like that. It's got a nice ring to it. Tell you what, that actually brings me to my next point. So you know me, I'm a sea artist. I took a look at the compass. I saw where it's taken us. Seems like it's moving us more towards the mainland. But we're going to have to cut through a few isles, pass through the Perungi Expanse. And I was thinking that maybe we could stop at Scuttleport.
Why?
Well, I don't want to say this, Captain, but Kaz literally doesn't do anything on the ship for manual labor. I think he's afraid he's going to break his nails. 2, small for us. I've been trying to teach nautical terms. It's a drop in the water.
Alright, so you're trying to get to the point.
And look what Larvenday's doing. What's Larvenday doing?
I wasn't expecting this.
Pretending to be a horse.
Fuck, I don't know. Oh shit, you put me on the spot, man. I'm just gonna be kind of like up against the deck, kind of looking out.
He's been doing that for 3.5 hours.
Listen, give the kid a break, alright? He's a lot of things going on.
And I don't know where Phono's at. Well, I haven't seen
Hopefully
him
he fell overboard.
I haven't seen him on deck since he was throwing cannonballs. So, I was thinking that maybe if we just go and we get at least 2 more people at Scuttleport, I mean, we can stop, we can get the name changed, and then I can go and just ask around, recruit around. We don't, I'll just say that we're looking for, 2 more helpful tars on board.
Alright, it's a good point you bring up, Barry, and I can't argue it. I'm just really afraid of, running into more trouble like we did.
Scuttleport's fine. It's Cinderland-owned port,
Yeah, well, I'm getting the strong vibe that people don't like me, so...
No, it's not they don't like you, it's they don't like Shiv, which associates with you.
Well, yeah, that makes sense.
So that's probably why. Yeah.
Also,
I don't like it.
also the whole mutineer thing. Not a good look.
No, it's not. But that's why we gotta start. We gotta build up, and then when we get 2 more, you can officially divvy out the ranks. Because honestly, not having a quartermaster on ship is driving me fucking insane.
All right. Yeah. Yes, let's stop. Stop next
All
week
right.
then.
It's wrong. Get back in the action. Go, Barry, Brady.
Wow.
Barry moves up to the helm and he starts moving full speed.
Right.
Is there anything anyone else would like to do during this time on the ship?
Were you about to say something?
No.
Okay. I'm gonna like put my hands on the side as I kind of, because I'm close enough to hear them, just not like react to them, right?
Yeah.
I don't. Okay, because I don't know where they were positioned versus where I am.
Give me a perception check. You beat a 10, you were listening. Below it, you were daydreaming.
Oh yeah, I killed it.
Okay. Yeah, you could hear it.
Okay, so I'm gonna hear that they're done. I'm gonna turn around and walk over to Jezebel.
Alright.
Jezebel?
Oh, Robin, are you awake?
Yeah, sometimes it feels like that. Sometimes it feels like I'm asleep, you know? Kind of just wandering.
Yeah, that's what I kind of figured.
Weird question. Do you have any paper and something to, like, draw with?
I have paper and a quill in my quarters. What do you need it for?
There's something that I want to draw to try to remember. Yeah. If I can remember, I'll show you.
Alright.
Okay.
Well, I'll tell you what. Just go ahead and head to my quarters and you can do them there.
Oh.
No, we'll be bugging you. Also, by the way, we're going to stop and we're going to make port here soon.
Okay.
Trying to get a few more people on the ship.
Hopefully they're nice.
Oh, they won't be.
Oh no. Okay. Where was it in your little area? Do you remember?
When you walk in, you'll see a writing desk.
And I'm gonna walk off to her room.
Okay. What are you gonna do once you reach your room?
I am going to try to find the paper and like quill in them, maybe something to like, I don't know, dip it in or something to. I'm gonna draw something. Try to.
Well, I'm assuming that you have a quill and parchment on your desk in your room, Jez. So yeah, there's a quill right next to it.
So I'm going to try to remember what the thing I saw in the Feywild was, and I want to see if I can draw that.
The creature?
Yeah,
Okay.
because it wasn't that long ago.
I'll tell you what. We're gonna do 2 checks here. We need an intelligence check to recall it. I'll make that one relatively easy. So we'll go ahead and say a flat 10.
Oh, I got to 11.
Okay. You remember it vividly, what you saw. Now I'm gonna need a performance check to actually draw it. And that I'm gonna need at least an 18.
Ooh. Hope I get a natural 20. Oh, close. No, I got 13.
Okay.
So I'll just draw like what I can.
Yeah, you draw a very rough sketch of it. You're not an artist,
Yeah.
and you're trying to draw something based off of memory. Even for a trained artist, that's difficult. But you do manage to draw essentially what looks like a feminine figure.
Okay.
You remember it did have sort of insectoid-like features. It also seemed to have a lot of natural elements as part of its biology. So it looks like it had bark-like skin. It seemed to have a ladybug like carapace on its back, dragonfly-like wings. So its eyes seem to be solid black, but with almost like an oil slick. Where you see the color can shimmer through certain light. But your sketch fails to capture a lot of that
Yeah.
beauty. Is there anything else anyone would like to do on the ship?
Yeah, Fauna, you want to throw more cannonballs?
No, I would like to continue reading my book.
So you're gonna go ahead and continue reading your book. Okay. I'll tell you this. You want to finish that stuff? All right.
Do you?
It sounds
I
like you don't say your
will-
shit. You don't keep reading.
If
That's what I'm
if no one else has anything else to do, we're gonna go ahead and things will move forward after you read your book.
I was going to do the same, just on deck. So
Okay. So Fulner,
Yes.
could you please give me a history check? I'll give you advantage on this for giants.
Bless you.
True. I know all about them giants. Well, I didn't practice rolling anything today.
What?
Oh,
You practice?
I do. See what's going to work for me. Come on. Come on. What's going on? You were just working. What's all going on?
Is it a natural one?
One of them was.
Wow.
I'm waiting for the day where you get 2 in a row.
Don't fucking say that. Don't
You
put
got
that on
me
me.
sage his dice and everything, and just nothing's gonna work, man.
Yeah, literally.
His
His hands are cursed.
The program crashed. It's loading up again. I'm sorry.
Okay.
Okay. So altogether, that's 15.
15.
Yes.
Very well. Okay. You managed to read through. With your knowledge of giant lore, you're actually able to make sense of some of the terminology they're using. Different forts. You know that the giants, they had a great adversary. In fact, one of the reasons why they believe that Estonia fell was because of the war with dragons. It was vicious, it was brutal, and the war raged on for centuries, with really neither side gaining victory. In fact, if it wasn't for the intervention of outside forces, most likely they would have both annihilated each other into non-existence. But, however, power of the blood. This is where you find the chapter takes an interesting turn as you delve into this lost, unknown pages. As you flip and your finger brushes over the thick dust and you read something very peculiar. It talks about the dragons using their own blood in order to create the Dragonborn. A force that they could use as foot soldiers to attack the enemy at fronts where the dragon's large body and their abilities were hampered. It also goes about talking about how they were effective shock troops. It starts going into detail. Annam wanted to duplicate this process for the giants, to create a counterforce against the Dragonborn. It says that each one of his greatest children talks about the ordering. You recognize this and understand this as the stages of power within giant society, starting at the very bottom with hill giants moving all the way up to the top with storm giants. Each one was given a grand relic, a crown, or at least a piece of it. This crown was known as the heir of blood. The book doesn't go into detail on the location of these pieces, but it does say that these heirlooms would be considered highly valuable and would be treasured by giant kind, especially given the position of the ordering. You can go ahead and give me an insight check. If you beat a 12, you'll learn some more information.
He's got you on that pay to play system.
That is 13.
Very well. With your understanding of the ordering and knowing how giants operate, how they work, you can only assume that these artifacts, this piece of the crown, must have been passed down to chieftain, depending on who they were in the ordering. When one hill giant king would fall, that artifact must be passed on, and so forth throughout the ranks of the giant kind. It is potentially possible that if you were to track down or look into the giant society and who is ruling, you may find more in this.
Alright. Okay. Well, is that the end of that chapter?
That's the end of the book.
Right, end of the book, right? Interesting.
Finish the whole book.
I'll put that away then.
Okay. Alright. Satisfied and content with the information you've learned, you close that dusty old tome. And that is where we move forward into the night as the ship sailed into the high sun. As night falls and the stars begin to twinkle and illuminate that dark, looming abyss. Up ahead in the distance, as Barry shouts out, "Land ho!" You see the twinkle of fire, torches, and lights. Society, civilization, as the ship approaches Scuttleport. After the ship docks, you notice that Barry makes his way over to you, and he's getting done with the rigging, making sure that the anchor is down, set properly. He drops a plank onto the deck. All right, Captain, I'm going to go ahead and find ourselves a shipwright, get someone on that name change, and see what we can find for ourselves some new buckos.
Alright, I really appreciate your spirit. You've been working real hard. So here, I'm gonna give him 3 pieces of gold pieces.
I actually could probably use this to pay for the name. So,
No, that's not what it's supposed to be for, Barry. Alright, I'm here with 3 more.
thank you, Captain. Also, don't worry, I'm going to go ahead and talk to everyone I'll meet with, and since we all kind of are broke and don't really have any coin, no pray, no pay. If they don't understand that, they ain't coming on board.
Attaboy.
Fine. I'll be back in a couple hours.
Alright, good luck.
Barry drops down the plank and heads into Scuttleport.
And we all hear this, correct?
I'm assuming if you guys are on deck.
I would have went out when he said land ho.
Yeah. If you guys would have heard land ho and you guys came up to deck, saw the approaching city.
What does he mean by more?
We need more crew to run the ship effectively. It's a godsend that we haven't run into any storms or anything while we're out there. We would all been dead.
I'm learning how to run the ship. I will be stronger than
Yeah. Barry told me, he said you're doing a great job. Just keep it up, Small Ross.
Barry's a good
And they know if you do it well enough, these new recruits that come on, you can just tell them what to do.
I don't like new people.
You don't like new people.
No, I like you all.
Alright?
That's everyone I need.
Yeah. Well, I mean, we're on like a sea adventure-esque type of thing right now, so expect people to come and go. You know, just depending on how many encounters we run into.
I don't know what this encounter is, but
You're running into other ships that aren't so friendly out there. It's probably gonna happen. Probably quite a few times.
then we cut them down.
That's the goal. Alright. Do you think that this whole crew right here is like impenetrable?
No, but Tempest is.
You know, I keep forgetting about that. Alright. Great. That works.
So are we just here to pick up new men?
Barry's doing some scouting, and he says it's gonna take a few hours, so if you want to try getting into any trouble on land while we wait,
picking up men, are we?
Probably men, could be women.
Oh. Jezebel. I didn't know. This should be fun. So, who's picking up the boys?
Barry's doing some scouting right now. Said it'll take a few hours.
So they're joining the crew.
If they're up to par, yeah.
Do we have a crew name now? By chance?
Alright.
Maybe I can
I'll
do some
bounce this off
scouting
of you,
myself.
alright? He's getting us the ship name 2 while he's out, so he'll get that all sealed,
Ship name?
on paper.
What's the ship name?
Siren's Call.
Oh, what's that from?
What do you mean? What's the
It's a very,
significance?
very interesting name.
Well, I'm sure you've overheard at least once by now that I'm known as the Siren to these types.
Who named you that?
Kind of just happened.
Was there a reason for it?
I don't really want to talk about that right now, but yes, there's a reason.
It's probably Shiv's little pet name for her.
Nope.
You
You're
guys have
barking
pet-
up the wrong tree with that
You
one.
guys have pet names.
We did not have pet names. I don't know what kind of
That's a
stuff you
pet
do,
name.
Kaz, but we don't do pet names.
Oh.
Like horse meat?
Well,
Yes, like horse meat. That's a pet name. Exactly.
What would my pet name be?
so, other than picking up some men, is there any other reason why we're here?
Don't put the pet name.
Like I just said a moment ago, Kaz, are you alright? I also said we're getting the ship name locked down.
Oh,
We'll have to get that
beyond
documented.
So, okay. Well,
Do we need more provisions or anything?
Now we're all good on provisions. We have a few hours, like I said, though, if you guys want to go scamper out and get yourselves into some trouble. I mean, it's been a while for you all, I'm sure, right?
I might get a hot meal.
You get a hot something else, too. We're gonna be on the sea for a little bit.
Hot bath.
Sure. Yeah. Bath.
What else did you mean?
Nothing.
Right. What?
You're
I'm-
really, really strange, Bob.
I'm ready for some hot meal.
I'm gonna
Like
start
that.
walking off the boat.
And then are we all just gonna go get some food then?
I could use some more arrows. I'm kind of running low, to be honest.
Some arrows?
Do you think I...
Alright.
Is this Venalia?
Yes.
Yes, we should burn it to the ground.
Alright, you know what? I'm gonna say we should probably stick together for this one, or at least you lot stick together, and that way if I run into any trouble, I have to drag you into it again, because that was kind of messy.
You ready? Oh, right. That's right.
So why don't you guys go do your thing, and I'll do my thing. Does that work?
What if you get dragged into a thing and you ain't got us around to drag in with you?
I've gotten by quite a long time by myself dealing with this stuff, so I think I'll be alright.
Alright.
Don't worry about me. Go get your hot bath. And food, whatever.
You scoff at baths like as if they
No, that's just not that's just not at all what I was talking about. But go ahead. Run along. Do your thing.
Alright, let's go.
You all know that Kaz has already left the ship. You guys all head down, and if you're going to be eating or partaking in any sort of services, things like that, just go ahead and subtract 15 copper from your...
Just 15?
Yeah, 15 copper.
What if I want a little, some nightly services?
God damn it.
Okay, if you want something that's a little bit more expensive, go ahead and subtract 10 silver.
Alright.
10 silver?
Yeah.
And
If I wanted to fill my that quiver that I have,
Mm-hmm.
how many would that cost? Because I just like whatever the shopkeep has.
So you want to just get more arrows?
Yeah, that's all I'm really worried
You can get a bundle of 30 for probably about 25 silver.
Okay.
Silver stallions. Now, go ahead.
Do they have a bounty board around here?
Actually, yes, they do. This port essentially is loosely controlled by Sinzaland, which is a country where piracy is illegal. In fact, actually, as you guys get off the ship and head into town, there is a long string of gallows with currently dead and rotting pirates hanging from their necks. Thankfully, everyone here doesn't really have a reputation, and Jez isn't really labeled as a actual captain yet. You're mostly fine.
Rub it in.
But, would you like to look at the bounty board?
Yes.
Okay. So, as you look at the bounty, there is 3 hosts. And they're all, looks like they're all kind of posted under a pseudonym name, Jack Ketch. That's what they're put them under. There's also a bounty hunter term on there. It's basically reads, "Avast ye, all shacklers, be on lookout." And it gives a list of 3 different names. Go ahead and grab the names for you here. That is so the 3 names that they got on there are Captain Miss Tally Moonscar, another one they have on there is Captain Handsome William Cole, and the third one on there is Captain Barbosa Maktu.
It was Handsome what? William?
Handsome William Cole.
Cool. Barbosa was the last one.
Barbosa Maktu.
Let's see. Is there any pictures of them?
No pictures.
No pictures.
But it just says their title. It does say that Barbosa is the captain of the Beastmasters. William Cole is captain of the Belladina Raiders. And Captain Miss Tally Moonscar is the captain of the Parungi Raiders.
Okay. And Mott 2 is the... What was it again? Beast?
The Beastmasters.
Beastmasters, okay. Alright. Well, after looking over the board and kind of just eavesdropping with any of the locals of news and anything happening exciting.
All right, go ahead and give me. We'll do a knowledge. What type of information are you looking for?
Anything as far as like current event, wars breaking out,
Sure.
anything important
Sure.
standing out.
I'll tell you what. I won't even have you do you can either do a knowledge local,
Okay.
or you can do knowledge, or you can just do a flat intelligence check, whichever one's higher.
Don't have knowledge local.
Count that as history.
History?
We'll just do history.
Okay.
I don't think 5e actually has a knowledge local.
Intelligence roll.
They do.
22.
22. Excellent. Yeah, you actually find out some good some information. You learn that the local government, Sinzaland Marines, have been increasing their patrols in the water. It's actually kind of strange. They used to, for the most part, if you bribed them well and you knew where to go, who to mess with, they'd sort of let you pass by. They're not really easing up any slack anymore. This just happened within about the last 2 months. And on top of that, within the last few weeks, a lot of pirates have been starting to see a lot more Aronia forces within the Strand. They're getting pretty prevalent in the area.
Okay. And how do you spell the country that this is like a province of?
Sinzaland,
Yeah.
Cinzaland, Sinzaland.
Okay. Alright, so it just looks like the local government's starting to increase patrol, and there may be some...
They seem to be... Cinderland seems to be cracking down on piracy.
Okay.
And Aronia forces are now starting to make more of an appearance within the area, which is uncommon for them.
Okay. Well, with that in mind, I will keep an eye out for any Ionian forces or Cinderland officials.
All right. After a few hours, everyone returns back to the ship, and as you all do, I'll sit here. Were you guys drinking heavily when you were doing this? Just going out, doing your things? Okay. Actually, as you return to the ship, you see that the boat is actually filled with quite a few people.
That's Barry.
Barry sort of moves towards the front. Captain Jezebel, all right.
Barry.
Don't worry, we haven't been here too long.
Why
I've got it all.
Barry.
Oh.
Barry. Why are they all on the ship?
Because you got to interview him.
Why on the ship? You realize we have a lot of valuable things on this ship, right?
Well, they didn't know that.
They can probably assume, and they go snoop. Have you been watching them?
Yeah, they haven't left my side. Captain, trust me, they haven't gone anywhere, and, since they already kind of assume they're not getting paid unless there's prey,
Oh, okay.
you notice he turns around, he kind of, all right, listen up here, you lily livers. Next one of you plague lickers even looks at Captain wrong, I'll cut you to the brisket. Now, may I introduce Captain Jezebel, the Siren Savant.
Hey. Let's go.
She's my
Nice.
friend. Everybody's just clapping for my friend. That's cool.
You notice as you look forward, there's only 7 individuals standing on the ship. You take a real quick glance. They don't seem to be the hardest of folk.
Great.
They definitely don't look like your typical bloodthirsty buccaneer. In fact, actually, a few of them don't even look like they are pirates at all. As you look through them, you notice that one individual is actually kind of has a sort of Kaz aesthetic. Very supple, androgynous features, white, shaggy hair, actually has a paisley scarf wrapped over his eye. You see he's wearing this beautifully bright gold shirt with gold earrings. You notice he has very flamboyantly colorful pants. You can see there's a lute on his back. The next one you actually see appears to be a man, probably in his about 40s, kind of has a very long face, kind of droopy, almost like the dad from Coraline. Very skinny, but he seems to be standing there. He has a harpoon. He got a vest with no shirt underneath it, pair of shorts that are tied around his knees. Kind of has this almost horse mawing look to himself. Very pale underbelly fish skin. The next, I'm going to need a perception check from Fulner, appears to be a halfling. Probably about, at least he looks like he's got some heavy set wrinkles. Definitely looks older than Fulner. Has blonde hair, sort of balding on the front, but it goes back into a ponytail. His sideburns are pulled down into braids, and he has a braid on his chin as well.
8.
8? Okay. Don't recognize him. The next one appears to be a gold dragonborn. So he's got an open jacket, he's got a tricorn hat, normal pants, real nice brassy gold scales. He appears to be holding a large, looks like a warhammer, but at closer glance you realize it's looks more like a tool. However, it doesn't have metal for the head. It seems to be made out of ice. And then you notice that there appears to be a female. She appears to be a dwarf, very attractive, very soft features in her face. Her hair is pulled up into a very large bun. It looks like a series of braids that almost look impossible to actually put up yourself, but somehow she managed to do it. She seems to have a very warm jacket on for this type of climate. It looks unusual. She also seems to have many tools dangling from her hip. Some of them even look like they're covered in blood. Next, it looks like a person who's never sailed a day in their life. It is almost a father time old man, huge white beard down to his belt line. He has a farmer's hat, a stick. He kind of has this permanent hunch over with a pair of cut-off pants and a huge haversack on his back. Kind of has this shake to him as he looks forward.
He's a smart.
And the last individual here is going to be a female human, brunette hair. Her hair seems to be put short, but is kind of curled up in the back. She's wearing very long white skirt with a kind of a shoulder cape around her. You kind of can recognize that she has a sort of nurse look to her. She openly presents a symbol of Ilmater on the front of her jacket.
What's Ilmir?
Never mind, that's the one. I want the conflict.
Is Ilmir a god?
Yes.
Is it like Tempest?
You were taken.
It is not like Tempest. It's very, very opposite of
It's on
Tempest.
brand. We need to take the old man and the nurse.
So we're
Decker
enemies.
King.
We're enemies.
No.
Yep.
Those are the 7 individuals that you see out in front of you.
Please do on that.
So, Cotton, go ahead and interview them as you
My,
please.
this is quite the array of individuals you've collected tonight.
These are all everyone I could find that was willing to work for no pay, no pay.
Alright. I've seen Shiv do this once. I got this. Alright, I'm gonna put my hands behind my back. I'm gonna start pacing in front of them, like eyeing them up and down, really close to them.
You trying to intimidate them?
Yeah.
Give me an intimidation roll.
Give them the lazy eye.
Please don't fuck me. Please don't fuck me. Okay. That will be a 21.
But to be honest, I kind of like the one who's just hunched over.
The older one.
Yeah, I kind of like him.
Okay. They all sort of kind of like perk up, except for the old man. The old man doesn't really perk up, and as you sort of get your more serious posture, you start eyeballing them. You notice that the individual in the yellow jacket just goes like,
Was that the flamboyant one?
yes.
Alright, I'm gonna go the first one in line. State your name.
The name's Marigold.
Just Marigold?
Just Marigold.
What makes you think you're fit for a life of piracy?
Well, I know how to rig a ship, and I've sailed for quite some teams.
Hey, hold that thought. Barry, remember this, because I won't.
Yeah, right. You notice that Barry walks up, doesn't have, sort of just goes, I'll just remember it, Captain.
Yeah, that's what I said. Continue.
He just stares at everyone intently as they begin to talk. Yeah, so I know how to rig a ship, and I've sailed for some years. Although I'm more of a professional bard myself, I enjoy doing music. So of course I would be a musician on your ship vessel. Not really into the fighting. It's not my thing.
A shame.
But if we do stop at ports, I am somewhat of a strumpet. So, if you stop at a port, I will work and give you 30%.
Alright, well, we kind of have the bard thing filled right now, right, Fauna?
Right, Captain.
Well, you know what?
Wait, he's a bard.
He's a bard. Go ahead and do a little, play us a little something, back and
Excuse me,
forth. Do a little duet for me real
I'm
quick.
the fucking bard.
Prove it.
Prove what?
You're replaceable, Fauna. Prove it.
Right, what do you want me to do?
He definitely has better taste in clothes than Fauna.
She plays a little ditty real quick.
All right.
Fitting for a ship.
I'll play a little ditty.
Give me a performance check.
Fucking hell.
Wait, please tell me I have a good performance check.
I do. Natural 20, and that makes it 28.
28. So you whip out your
Mandolin.
mandolin. He begins playing a perfectly fine tune, nice note to it, and you notice that he pulls out his lute and then starts matching your tune and working alongside of it. He starts doing rhythm to what you're playing, and then he stops as soon as you stop. Not bad, at least you know how to play an instrument. It's more about what you can do with your mouth, though.
Alright, you, over there. Stand over on that side. You're a contender.
As he walks over.
I'm the next one.
As you see him walk over, you notice that his skin is stark white. He seems to have these lines that run through his skin and swirl in circles and move along his skin. You notice his hair kind of, as he moves, sort of rises up and moves. You instantly recognize this as a genasi. He is clearly an air genasi.
I have a thing for genasis, you know.
We cut him.
What are you doing?
Malthras, what are you doing?
Oh no, I'm getting weird vibes. I'm just ready.
I'm moving on to the next one.
You can move on to the next one? Alright, so as you move on to the next one, you notice that the individual stands there holding his spear.
State your name.
Igor.
And what makes you think you're fit for life of piracy, Igor?
Me, I'm a retired sailor. Igor Scuttleman. Been sailing for 30 years. And I'm a striker. Could fish for you, get you food, and if we land ashore, I'll tell you if the mushroom's good to eat or make you see things.
That would be useful. I have to say though, you look older.
Eat?
Do you not have a family or anything?
Oh, yeah. I was a pirate, then sort of turned cold, became a sailor, and now I suppose I just want to die on the ocean.
That's what I like to hear. I'll move on to the next one.
Okay. As you move on to the next one, you notice that the individual is kind of pulling their beard down. As you kind of get close to him, he
It's the halfling.
tugs the halfling. Ah, finally! I didn't think you were gonna come talk to me. Okay, good.
Alright, before I start my series of questions, what are you on right now?
Not on anything. I don't like being on land. I just want to go somewhere, do something. Name's Tencel Buttercup.
You seem really squirrely.
Well, yeah. I like experimenting.
How old are you?
Probably about, let's see here, 200, 202, 203?
Was that in...
I sort of lost track. After you kind of get past 180, you just stop counting them. It doesn't really make sense.
Alright.
Anyway.
So what makes you think you're fit for life of piracy?
I'm sorry, but did you say his name was Fulner?
His name is Fulner. Wildheart?
You look like someone that I think I know.
Where are you from, Fulner?
Are you from Hillsford? In Umadil?
Hello?
Alright, is Fulner making that face?
Yeah, he is. Yeah, he is.
Hey, Fulner, answer the man.
My name is Fulner Waldheart.
Yeah, that's not your name though. I'm pretty sure I know who you are. You're married, right?
Whoa. What?
This individual is very mistaken.
Are you sure?
Wait, where are you from, lad?
Well, I come from, actually it's just a few villages over, Berkshire. You can go ahead and give me a knowledge history roll in Berkshire, if you would.
That'd be 14.
14. You actually, as soon as he says Berkshire, and you're seeing his demeanor and his looks and his age, you start kind of putting two and two together, and you thought it was you must have mistaken, thought it was a different last name, but Buttercap, you instantly recognize that name. There was an individual in Berkshire that blew up about half the village on accident, dealing with explosives. You're not entirely sure, but you could be the guy.
Jezebel, I
Yes.
have such a good feeling about this person. He brought tea onto the ship, so I am all for
Whoa,
it.
Kaz, don't you like the Genasi back there? I already picked him out as a contender.
It's
Barry kind of moves forward. Captain, we do only need 2. You could hire more if you want, but we only technically need 2.
Alright, well, I'm invested in this.
What?
I'm invested.
Just so you know.
Yeah, well, no.
Just wait, hold. Just so I know what.
Just so you know, I recognize that last name. He blew up half the fucking town.
You blew up half of a town.
Yeah, that's where I was born, Berkshire. I sort of blew up about half the village. It wasn't my fault, though.
What are you?
I didn't realize I was dealing with mana. And
Wait.
mana's extremely unstable.
Wait, what do you do? What's your profession?
Explosives.
Is it just explosives?
Oh yeah, I'm a really good gunner. So I've been working on some ships and been firing cannons. They sort of sometimes think that I'm just like a really ugly child, but so I was a powder monkey for a little bit, but no, I'm a gunner now. I'm really good at it. Really good at being a gunner.
He's really good at being a gunner.
You fire those cannons.
I like the sound of you being.
Cannons.
Oh, I like that. I like that spirit. I like the fact that you can explode a whole half of a town. Love that. Amazing.
Yeah, if you want me to load up a barrel keg, I'll breach the fuck out of a hole.
That's all I need to hear, mate. Go stand next to the hot Genasi
Go blow
over
up
there.
half a ship.
All right, Captain.
Let's go. Let's do it.
Wait, I like Igor.
This is Small Ross. This is going to be up to a vote, all right? I don't have full say.
I vote Igor.
Well, wait, because what I'm doing here is the people standing over here are the contenders, and then we're going to vote for them, all right?
Is Igor over there?
Who's Igor?
He is the older one.
Yes.
Let's finish the
He has a
questions.
strong presence.
Why do you like him?
Why?
He seems like a fighter.
Does he remind you of your horse? Is that why?
No.
All right, I'm going to go to the next person.
Right. As you move to the next one, you actually have to look up as you stare at this rather intimidating-looking dragonborn. His gold scales, his black jacket. He has his hammer down at his side. You can see that his scales are actually looks like it's either painted or has been scorched with markings. Looks like he has nautical scorch marks or paintings along his arm.
State your name.
Hakan.
Oh, what makes you think you're fit for a life of piracy?
I'm a carpenter. You have a problem with this ship? I'll patch her up real good.
That could be very useful.
Also, if you've ever seen Rhyme Steel, as he slams his hammer onto the deck of the ship, you see the a burst of what looks like magical frost sort of spread around onto the deck.
Ooh.
His hammer's made of Rhyme Steel. Some of the rarest things you can get in all of Abendor, at least for a hammer. Learned it from the dwarves in Skyhelm.
I like you. You remind me of someone I know. Stand over there.
Aye. Moves over to the horn.
Moving on to the next one.
As you move over, you look down and you see this dwarf that has the bundles of brunette braids running through her head. Oh,
State your name.
hello. My name's Sky.
Sky.
Skyborn. In fact, I'm actually from Skyhelm. She sort of like awkwardly waves at the Dragonborn.
What makes you think you're fit for a life of piracy, Sky?
Oh, I'm not a pirate. I'm just I'm an adventurer, and I sort of heal people. I'm a medical doctor, which I know sounds very strange, but I can't use magic, but I know how to heal the body naturally. And I consider myself quite an expert at it. But I also want to be an archaeologist, which is what my real passion is.
Well, Sky, I'm gonna level with you, alright? Think you're they're looking to get into the wrong line of work. A pirate's life expectancy is usually about 2 years before they die at sea. either in a ship battle or being taken in by the guards. So I don't think this is really something that you're thinking about too well there, mate.
Well, I don't really want to be a pirate. I sort of want to...
Have you heard the phrase guilty by association?
No.
Well, that's a real thing. I've seen quite a few good men die that way. Also, I kind of have a thing for branding people, so that's something else you'd have to have.
What?
Which marks you as a pirate. So then technically you'd be a pirate.
Get branded.
Okay. Should I go?
Yeah.
Okay. And so she turns and she starts making her way off the plane.
Damn, Falnut, I thought that would be a good girlfriend for you too. I'm sorry. I'm gonna move on to the next one.
Jezebel, did you not hear? He's married.
Why would that make it?
I mean, he hasn't admitted to it, and being
No.
married doesn't mean anything. I'm married and I sleep around.
I don't know what you have, man, but I'm not married.
Yeah, we'll revisit that.
That little tyke over there is mistaken. Never.
I like him. We might pick him.
Right? Right?
Right, let's
Enjoy.
blow up half the ship.
Well, I mean, it's no different than you putting holes through the ship.
Which I did.
Kaz has an excellent fucking point. You have no room to talk.
Yeah, I'm looking for the holes in the ship that I apparently put in.
Now's not the time. We have one last candidate.
We accept too.
You notice that
That was a lot of things she just wrote down.
she stops as she gets ready to leave. I do have one question, please.
Yes, Sky.
Do you know of the lost city of Veltivado?
Do I?
Yes, it is. Everyone knows it in the Strand. It is essentially a ancient lost city that was supposedly submerged and swallowed by the ocean. It's sort of, if you want to think of Atlantis and El Dorado.
You mean the fairy tale land? Yeah, I've heard of it.
Do you think it's real?
Do I think it's real? I don't think it's real. Why? Why are you interested?
What is it?
What is it? What,
It's like
what
a
is
sunken lost city.
That's why I came to the Strand. I hope you all have a good...
Wait. Come here.
She walks back up onto the deck.
What's all this business now about?
Well, I said that I want to be an archaeologist.
Right.
So I'm here to find the lost city.
Oh, you seem so sweet too. And naive. Don't think it's a real place. What makes you think that it is?
I don't know. I just thought I'd go and look at least.
Do you think we could find it? Do you think that we could find it?
I don't know.
Because I've seen some really weird stuff. You never know.
No one's ever
You know what,
found it.
Lavender? Why don't you take her and ask her a few questions about, her candidacy?
Do you,
I'm feeling the same wavelength.
Is he your
here.
archaeologist?
I've been places.
You
but
know, you
what
could
does
call
that
him.
mean?
You could call him that.
What is an archaeologist?
You
I
dig
think
up.
it's a creature.
You dig in the dirt to find old, expensive things.
Like a worm.
He's from the Feywild, actually, so maybe I should talk about that while you're at it.
She sort of walks over towards you. She just looks up.
I mean, I guess. I'm.
Yeah, because we're kind of in a hurry, so
Yeah,
if we could speed this up, you can
where's-
help me out a lot. That'd be great.
Where should we go?
Wherever you want. I'm gonna go to the next
Your
person.
beard's very impressive for a human.
Thank you. Let's do, we're gonna go by the wheel, I think.
Yeah, the big spinny wheel. Go there.
Follow
Just
me.
don't touch anything.
I'm not going to. I can't make that promise.
Okay.
I'm gonna walk off.
She follows you. You continue.
Last person, right?
You got two more people.
Two, alright, last two.
As you look to the next person, you see this hunched over old man.
Old guy. What's your story, old man?
Huh?
What's your name?
Esther. Esther Appleton.
Love that name. Strong name. What makes you think you're fit for a life of piracy?
When are we leaving?
No. You're still being questioned. I haven't hired you.
Huh?
I haven't hired you.
Hired for what?
To be on the crew, mate. Have you ever been a pirate before?
No. Never pirate.
What?
Apple farmer. Whole family been.
Holy shit. Alright.
Well, man, you are in the right place.
I've lived 98 years.
Oh, wow.
I'm an old man.
You're human. Look, is he a human?
Yeah, he's clearly human.
Right here. Right here.
Alright, so you only have probably about a year left.
That's why I want to see the oceans.
Just one.
You know, there's other ways you can do that. Maybe sneak onto a fishing boat or something. Die on that. In a cargo.
Oh, I'll be buried at sea, I'm sure.
What do you have? Kaz, what's your question, Kaz?
We already have one shaking, frail thing that struggles to be on board already. I don't think we need
Let's hear
another.
him out, though. Let's hear him out. What do you have to offer, Apple Guy?
98 years of wisdom.
Afraid that's not gonna be enough for us, mate.
All right. Perhaps I could just...
Say it. Fucking say it. I swear to God.
Perhaps I could just sleep on your deck.
Oh, you want to be a freeloader?
Won't eat. Just sleep.
Yeah, I don't take stowaways.
Well, I mean,
So,
All right, then.
yeah, check out the fishing boat. Otherwise, sorry about dying on land. And move to the next person.
You notice he shakily moves over to the plank and begins walking down.
The plank?
Yeah, to get
the
back on
game
the
plank.
dock.
Oh, I was like, oh, okay.
It just sinks. Like all you hear is,
Alright, last
The
one.
last one seems to be this
Ooh, I'm
more.
excited about this one for
Yeah,
some
more.
reason.
There's she looks very if I would say she almost has like a prudish stare on her face, almost like a scowl.
Like resting bitch face.
Sort of kind of like how a nun kind of holds themselves.
Oh, hate that.
As you can sort of approach her.
Yeah. State your name.
Claudia Kenway from Veth.
Is that how you really talk, or are you just trying to impress me?
I am a knowledgeable, well-educated woman. I am also,
We'll have to stop you right there. Then why are you trying to join our crew?
because you all need intervention, and this is the best way.
What do you mean intervention?
Clearly, you all godless heathens.
Oh no, mate, no.
Oh,
You guys
what?
are wrong. You guys are wrong. We have Tempest, right, Smallrose?
That's right.
The barbarian that rather ripped limbs than spread good fortune and healing.
We spread good fortune through the ripped limbs.
And those are the very same ripped limbs that I have to put back together. So, thank you.
I
for that.
was not done with those limbs.
Suppose
he
your
heals all the limbs. Nothing but
contribution of violence allows my profession to continue. I am a surgeon, and I am also a cleric.
Ah. Well, he's got the clerk, so fill it for us.
I kind of like the idea of having her along.
Why?
Just the tension that's building right now. In a few months, they'll be
You're
banging
trying-
like rabbits.
You're trying to build your own soap opera on the ship right now. Is that what you're doing,
You
Cass?
notice that Marigold kind of speaks up like, I could write a story about that.
Please.
Yeah, Cass, I do
I'll
want
do
to
Rotten
do
Story
you a
ever since
favor
we
because I'm
fucking
sure you've been very bored.
Please.
I will not even remotely lower myself to sexual acts with anyone, let alone
Oh.
a
See, we're
barbarian.
We're pretty sexually free crew here.
The tension! Oh, the tension!
That's fine if you want to fill yourself with the filth fever, but I will not partake in the carnal temptations of flesh.
I'm gonna get on my knees
Oh.
and shuffle my way towards Jezebel and pull on her pants. Please, if there's one thing you can get me on this ship.
Oh, Kaz, remember, it's up to a vote. You don't have to do that. I love it. It's kind of turning me on right now, but you don't have to do that.
I've been hiding gold. Is that what you need?
Kaz, just hold on, mate. We'll vote on it, alright?
Alright.
Last question, though. As I said earlier, life expectancy, yada yada. You're right with being branded a pirate
It
and
is
possibly suffering the pain of...
It is in the favor of Ilmater
What is
to
this?
martyr yourselves. You
Is
see
that
that
bird?
the emblem on her chest, the emblem of Ilmater, is two hands bound together.
Ah.
So you notice that she sort of kind of resembles her emblem as she puts her hands out. It is in Ilmater's favor that I die as a martyr for those in need.
Well, Kaz seems pretty in need,
Yes.
so you came to the right place.
Alright.
Stand over there.
I am here to take your pain.
Oh.
Thank you.
Well, we'll have to talk about that then if you make it. Head on over.
She notices that she moves over, stands with the rest of them.
Off a day. Come on, mate, we gotta vote.
So what were you talking with Sky while that was
So
happening?
I'm going to take out the piece of paper and like show her like the picture. Look, I can maybe help you. Do you think you can help me with this?
That looks like a bug woman.
I love her.
They said you. What does an archaeologist do? They kind of gave me like a vague thing.
Oh, I dig in the ground, in the earth, and
Then we can dig together to try to figure out what this is.
we need to find a place to
That
dig.
is a yes.
Dude, did we just find all the love interests? Is that what we're doing? Is this the love boat now?
I didn't find any love interest. I don't know what you're talking about.
Promise you'll help me find this, figure out what it is, so I can probably kill it. It seems really bad.
I don't
Do you-
know what your captain... I don't think your captain's...
She is my friend.
Finish
I
it.
don't think she's letting me on your ship.
I'll talk to her. I promise you'll stay on the ship
Okay,
as long as you help me.
okay.
She's good. She's good. I
What does that
promise.
mean? Alright, come on, we're gonna vote. God.
Okay.
7 hells.
Let me step up and prove it.
So, as you all move in to take a vote, you notice that Barry moves up. Alright, Captain. Of course, we only need 2. If we have 2 able hands for the rigging, then we'll be able to sail this, no problem.
Barry, I appreciate your opinion. You're a very smart lad, but I think it's gonna be more than 2, mate. More than 2.
What? I didn't think you were gonna be that generous.
I didn't think so either, but trust me, it's for my own gain. And Kaz. Kaz needs this.
Yes, I do. Please.
Alright, so let's take a vote. Marigold.
Aye.
The Bard Man. The Harp Genasi.
Actually, he was my least favorite out of all of them.
Harp Genasi.
You give me 30 minutes and a stick of butter, and I'll change your mind.
Yes, please.
Alright, that's
Cook.
3.
What
4.
does that even
Alright.
mean?
4. Alright, he's in. You're in.
What the? What?
Marigold moves over and goes,
What is
Where
going
do I
to
put
the
my
stick
things?
of butter?
I don't feel like I get a vote.
Well, there's some rooms downstairs.
which one's yours?
Whoa,
Mine
wait,
is
whoa,
right
whoa.
down to the left, and
Good, I'll put my stuff in there.
He just took your room.
Wait, I have the bigger room. I have the quarters. You know, Cass, you know what? You seem stressed. Just take this one.
Okay.
So,
Come visit me after.
No.
You notice Marigold moves down the deck.
Alright, voting on the second one. The
Igor.
Igor, yeah, that's the one he
Igor.
likes.
Yes.
I don't like him.
Why?
All he can do is fish. Look at that face.
He's a man who wants to die doing what he loves. I respect that.
Alright,
Better
so-
than the apple farmer.
Yeah, well, he's already gone, so we don't have to worry
What?
about that one.
Good.
I appreciate you making the decision for
Oh,
me.
yeah, I forgot about that. That would have been really awkward. Alright,
You guys are my friends for a reason.
vote for Igor.
Which one was Igor?
That one, he's like the 40-ish looking, the one with like the dagger line. He can only offer to get us food by fishing.
He can give us food while we're on the water.
We can get ourselves food while we're on the water.
How?
Nets.
Do you know how to fish?
I lived on the sea for like 4 years.
Then
Thomas.
why didn't you fish anything for horse meat?
Horses don't eat fish, mate.
I also
We
know
could have
fish.
tried.
No. What horses?
Good
fish
sailings
blood?
to you. I'll find myself another about.
Thank you for your consideration or something. Off you go. Alright.
He turns and leaves.
No, your favorite. You just don't realize it yet. All right. It's the smug woman with the attitude. That's your favorite.
Yes.
That's your love interest. We're doing a thing
It
right
is.
now. We're doing a thing. Just work with us. All right.
Why are
Next
we
one.
even voting? You're all going to put what you want.
You don't follow no. You haven't even lifted your head once, or said you haven't even rejected anything, or tried to.
I'll
argue
reject this
anything.
next one.
The halfling.
Oh, why?
Matt, what was his name?
Tinsel. Name's Tinsel.
Tinsel Mushroom Boy.
It's Buttercap.
Buttercat. Yeah, that's what it was.
Buttercat.
I think he might be good against the blowmen.
He was a powder monkey, which is amazing. We could use that.
Right, we could use a couple holes in the bottom of the ship. That's right.
Yeah, you already tried doing that for us.
No, it was not. I threw one.
So you have
cannonball
access
twice.
to? Do you have access
I
to
don't think so,
gunpowder?
but we'll
or-
hold it.
Oh yeah, I have at least 30 pounds right now, so I can load up one whole keg, or I can load out. We only have 2 cannons.
Yeah. What can you do about that for me?
I guess I know how to start making more holes for more cannons. Looks like you got at least 4 more spots. You got an underdeck. I'm assuming you got an underdeck. It's a ship, it's got underdeck. So yeah, I can make
Can
more.
we count on you not to blow my ship up?
Oh yeah, no. I have never blown up a ship I was in. I've blown up a lot of ships that I've gone in.
Love him. That's a great answer.
Also, man, your name, it's gonna come to me. I know it. I know you. Hillsfar, right? You,
Fauna Wildhole.
there's the girl, starts with a G, right?
Fauna Wildhole.
Hillsfar is a beautiful place, man. Really, really nice place. Really.
He's very.
What kind of town is
deep.
named Hillsfar?
It's a good Hillsfar. It's they call it that because hills is far as the eye can see. Yeah, halflings love puns.
Fauna, what are you keeping from us?
Not keeping anything from you.
Why are we taking the word of this?
Mushroom Boy begs to differ.
Oh no, I don't do mushrooms.
Mushroom Boy blew up half the town.
Hey, it was an accident. It was mana. I didn't know I was dealing with mana.
How do
All
you
right,
know
I
that?
thought it was something else.
How did you know that? Are you from the same town?
No, it's a fucking common. I've heard of it.
Is it common? Because I've never heard of it.
I've never heard of it either.
Yes.
None
All
of
right,
you,
well, getting to the
none
point.
of you have probably have been through. What was the name of that town again?
Berkshire.
Berkshire.
Getting to the point. All in favor
Yes.
to bring Mushroom Boy on deck.
I think
See-
that is a really good idea.
This is fucking stupid.
Barry puts his arm up.
All right, Fauna, it's you're outvoted, mate. I'm sorry. You're
All
not
right.
going to like him.
Yeah, I'll grab his stuff.
Doesn't matter. I'm gonna be outvoted on everything. The
So-
2 of you have outvoted everyone else.
So where do I do I sleep under the stairs? Normally people just kind of shove me in a broom closet.
Sounds about
You'll
right.
you'll go downstairs. You see Marigold unpacking his things. Right across from that room, that's where you're gonna stay.
No,
Alright.
no.
Hey,
Mate.
the room's a bit for multiple occupants, all right?
Wait, what's the rank and everything? Who do I listen to? You're
Tempest.
obviously captain, but
Tell you what, you go get your things, get situated, and we'll have a crew meeting, a little welcome ceremony, and go over that.
sounds great. All right,
Great.
as he grabs runs down
Fauna,
the
I'm so
gangplank.
happy for you. Someone who knows you, mate.
I love his energy.
This mate does not know me.
Yeah, he does.
Oh, he knows you.
He does not know me.
Seems
He
pretty adamant that he
knows
does.
you, and he's got juicy little
He's-
secrets.
I wonder if
Can I
he's
tell
part
he's lying?
giant too.
He's very.
Can we tell he's lying?
He's very.
You can give me an insight check, and you can give me a deception check.
Oh, I got the one.
Yeah,
Online.
fuck you.
You're lucky.
Gaz, you can go ahead and do this as well.
Got 10.
Well, I guess it is an automatic fail, because that would be 8 otherwise.
It's on skill checks. It's not an automatic botch, but an 8.
Hey, guess what? I got a natural one too.
Oh, my sheet's not loading. Let's see here.
See, this is why I
Well-
wrote down everything.
12 plus whatever. What's insight? Wisdom?
I believe so. Yes.
You know, if y'all had iPhones, it would just be able to pull up.
This is an iPad. Not sponsored.
Not really. Not.
What'd you get?
10.
When old
10.
over here eating crow.
What'd you get, Justin?
14.
14. Anyone beat a 14?
Let's see here.
I hope Kaz did.
D&D Beyond. There we go.
That is something we would want to be sponsored by.
Oh, nice. It'd be
Hashtag
12.
Be a 12. Okay.
You got lucky.
Oh wait, look! I gotta roll for Barry.
Fuck you! Got your way.
Very.
Oh, Barry's not a wisdom
Jerry.
kind of guy, is he?
We gotta get this
Come
tea
on.
stick.
Barry's not a wisdom guy, is he?
Barry kind of perks his head up.
Wait a minute.
And I mean, I'm not too sure about halflings, but is it Wildheart? Like, so that's not even a halfling last name.
Whoa, what's this now? Kaz, you're the smart one, is that true?
Can I do a knowledge history?
You could.
I'm up to
20.
You are very familiar, you being the oldest one here, that halflings typically have names like Buttercap or Tinkertot or
Tinkertot?
very
Is that your real last name?
you have kind of
Walnut
almost cutesy names. Typically their last names are very
Tinkle.
humbly, or I should say not humble, but their last names are typically very descriptive of what
That's a
they
name
do
to remember.
or something that they're
Is that
about.
based on?
And then the other thing that it's usually very what's the word I can think of? It's very
Whimsical.
not whimsical. Sorry, I just can't think of the name, the word for it actually right now. But yeah, you get the feeling that it's not, that Wildheart is not at least to your knowledge, a common halfling last name.
I'm gonna start snaking.
Wholesome. They have very wholesome last
I'm
names.
gonna start sneaking around Fallner. Ah, so Wildheart, is it? It's a rather brave name, rather strong name. Fallner.
I guess.
I'm gonna get like really close down to his ear. You know, I kind of sensed something in you in my chambers when you came into the moth.
That's right. Alright, you got me, guys. Unless I'm actually full focus.
No for damage.
No, Fallner.
Did you just use cutting words?
You look like a man that's trying to reinvent himself. And please, Fallner,
I wasn't expecting that.
you can do better than that.
Well, I don't know what you mean.
I've seen it.
You know, the
several
dragonborn
times.
kind of.
Yeah, right. We gotta vote on this next
Alright,
vote.
sorry, if you guys are gonna be part of this crew, get used to this shit. Alright, that one. Vote. All in favor.
I like him. You are all really small.
What's about to
At
happen?
least
Really
he's-
see him.
The Dragonborn.
He's got some size to him.
He does some really cool stuff with a stick.
Do the thing with your stick.
You watch as the snow and the ice sparks out off.
Refresh my memory again. What was your name? What you do?
Hakan.
He said he could fix the ship in case something.
Oh yeah, the carpenter.
In
Right.
case he throws a,
Alright, all in favor of Akan.
I think
He's
that's
a woodworker.
really
Fonda,
good.
why aren't you voting for anyone?
It doesn't fucking matter. You don't keep all
It's
this.
up. He's put this up. It's unanimous.
Fonda, do you think we're trying to replace you?
No.
He put
You
this
can't
up.
replace me.
Well, I did say earlier you're replaceable.
Well,
Yes, you
Yeah,
can't
carpenter.
replace me.
You're in.
You're in.
Gather your things. Meet
I'm
back.
gonna start looking at the hull of the ship. I already saw some problems from the outside.
Beautiful.
Maybe set it up for any explosions internally.
Alright, next one.
Next one seems to be Sky.
Sky.
She's going to. She can't over is going to help me. I'll take care of her.
What do you mean you'll take care of her?
Make sure that she doesn't die.
she's
So it's like a pet.
I'm right here.
she's a person. What are you doing?
What do you care? I'm a person. You almost got me killed.
Did
He has a point.
I upset someone?
No.
What's going on?
No.
This crew is very easily agitated. That's why I was kind of worried about you.
You sort of,
You're very sweet, and we're not.
you sort of scared me. That was very aggressive.
Yeah, get used to that. Anyway, you're already committed, right? All in favour of Sky? Let's do this for Lavender. Let's do this for Lavender. All right.
I vote for her. She's gonna tell me. I'll talk to you about that later.
All right. Yeah,
It's the
Sky.
thing with the paper.
Okay.
Welcome aboard. Gather your things. We're gonna be meeting in about an hour.
Now I understand you said something earlier. We all
How many
beat
people am I at right now, Barry?
4.
A lot.
That's a lot of people. All right, next one.
I guess we can now do shifts. then.
Hamilton is gone, so the next one would be
You fuck that
Claudia.
guy. Which one?
Claudia.
Claudia.
The anti-Smalbros.
Oh, dark Smalbros. I guess light Smalbros. She's more about healing people.
Taking pain away would be more accurate, Captain.
I would give her a lot to do.
What does that mean?
Attention.
I bring-
Bodybuilding.
I bring pain to a lot of people.
Was she the last one?
Yes.
Alright, the last one. We're at 4 right now. Keep that in mind.
I
All in
feel-
favour of bringing the nun woman on.
I feel like there would be a lot of tension.
There will be, and that's what we're looking
Kind of
forward
like
to.
her.
What would you vote for that?
Barry puts his hand up.
I voted for everyone.
article, we'll see it now.
Alright,
You voted for what?
welcome
I voted for
aboard.
everyone.
What's your
Here
name?
the vote don't matter.
What's your name again?
Claudia.
Claudia.
Kenway.
Welcome aboard.
From Veth.
Veth.
It's a country inland.
Gather your things. We'll meet in an hour on the ship.
Probably don't need more provisions.
Yes, and she
Small
grabs her
dolls.
package and she stops and opens up her case. First things first,
Looking at me
I
like
don't know who, but I guess I'll give them to you, Captain. I've already prepared some potions.
Oh, we
can-
made a good choice.
I only have 3. I will make more later.
What kind of potions are these? What do they do?
They will restore your vitality if wounded. Of course, I would start drinking them as soon as the wound happens. Don't wait
Goals,
too
that means I
long.
won't have to heal everyone all the time.
Maybe you should give them.
You don't do that anyway.
I do that anyway.
Then
Anyway.
it should bring me great honor to do that, to heal the wounds of those harmed in
Alright.
the most gruesome way.
There's
Let's make-
nothing
let's
wrong
make-
with it. It's just that's not what all I want to do.
Let's make something perfectly clear right now, though, Claudia. Most of us have gods already.
I have many.
He has a lot of gods.
And Ilmater is there to take the pain of even your gods.
There is no pain in when me gods think of it much.
We'll see you in
Just
an hour,
like-
Claudia. Look at that, those painless, right?
How are we going to feed all these people?
Right, we're gonna need to get more provisions now.
If we had Igor could fish for all of these people.
Oh man, I could fish. I know how to
Any
fish.
of us can fish through a net in the ocean.
Also, I have a fishing pole.
Um,
I know.
Barry kind of puts his hand up.
Very.
I know it looks easy, but I don't really know how to. I mean, I've seen people net and I've seen people harpoon, but I can't really do it effectively. But
Really not how to fish.
What skill check would that be?
Just,
Is it-
just throw
so if you want a skill check with a net, I would say probably do a survival check of probably 18.
oh, maybe I can teach you, Barry. All we gotta do is just throw the line.
No, I'm just saying it's not. Wait, you jumping with a pole?
Right.
What do you want to do? Catch one fucking fish?
That's all it takes for me.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
We almost
Very-
have we get a full boat.
Alright.
we should go
You
back
know
and
what?
get
I'd be
the
really
guy
fucking
then.
generous anyway. Go grab the old man.
You notice that Barry kind of moves over, looks at the deck. You notice that Igor is just like sort of looking around, like talking to other people. Hey, yo, you, get over here! Captain changed her mind. She wants you on here. He turns, holds up his harpoon.
Hope you're all
So-
right with sharing a room.
So the only one we didn't take was the old 98-year-old man.
Well, what the fuck was he gonna do for us?
That was sad. If anything ever, if I lived that long, I pray that Tempest would take me before then. It was sad. No one should live that long.
You notice Igor comes up. Yeah.
That's as long as you should ever live.
That sounds right, mate. Alright.
Get ready to die.
Gather your things. Welcome aboard. Be back in an hour.
We ain't fighting any Krakens, are we?
A what?
A what?
No.
What the? What is a kraken?
Crackle.
Krakens!
I'm gonna show Lockendane my tattoo. This is a kraken. It's like a giant octopus. Giant squid.
He looks at it. He ain't no Kraken.
Have you seen some shit before?
That's a squid.
Do you even know what a kraken is?
Of course I know what a kraken is. I fought one.
Give me a deception check.
Have you?
Deception?
Oh, you have it!
Shut you roll that.
We all,
Damn it. 13.
No!
Oh, wait.
Oh my god! Hold on.
No! Come back!
I got a
14.
You rolled a. You did it. No! You did it.
You did this to me! You did this to me!
18.
18?
Bullshit.
14.
14?
I didn't roll. I just believe her.
Oh, okay.
I'm just going to
We
believe
need
her.
more people
And
like
you said
that.
you rolled a 13?
14. 13.
Okay, so
14, I was 14.
you're not quite sure what a Kraken is, but it sounds like something that's pretty scary. Igor has this extremely, terrified face, and Kaz, you can tell that she is all false bravado on this.
I believe you,
Yeah,
Captain.
I've seen some things.
Yeah?
Lost me entire family to a Kraken.
Oh, it's just a shame I wasn't there to protect you.
He ain't no joke.
How do you kill it?
Is it one?
If there is a way, I want to be there to see it.
You just stab it, shoot it, cannonballs. It's all it
Takes
takes.
more than that.
No, it's pretty easy. I did it myself.
All by yourself.
All by myself.
A lot of sailors only see the tentacles, only see the suckers coming up over, breaking down on your deck.
I'm starting to not believe you, Captain.
It's what's attached to those that's the problem.
This man's clearly insane, alright?
More than 30 feet high,
Yeah?
arms
Really slow.
thicker
though.
than galleons, a horrifying face,
Oh my god.
Teeth.
Alright,
maul of razor sharp.
Igor, listen, you're really bringing me down right now. I'm here for a good time, not for a long time.
He slams down his harpoon. Just promise if we have to fight one, I'll be there.
Of course you'll be there. We're on the same ship, mate. Holy shit. Alright.
Guys,
I think I made a mistake.
that guy's really intense. You're really intense.
He moves onto deck. You notice he immediately moves over to your nets and he starts inspecting the rigging and everything.
Small Ross, I'm concerned about that one, alright? Can you keep an eye on him?
I like him.
So then you're okay with keeping an eye on him.
Yes.
Maybe you can teach you how to fish.
Maybe I can teach him how to kill a kraken.
I can teach him how to kill a kraken.
I'm not sure you.
How many krakens?
I've grown to the suspicion
I won't have any of this
that we
on my
both
ship.
don't know what a kraken is.
I know what a kraken. It's on my arm right now, mate. I just showed you. It's a tattoo.
He he has fear.
He's clearly insane.
Fear is an indication that he knows a threat. You don't seem to have that fear.
I've conquered my fears, Small Ross. You can learn a thing or two from me in conquering fears, alright?
I mean, she's at a point. Like, the only way you can be brave is if you are fearful of it.
No. Bravery is finding something you're afraid of and fighting through that fear. You're still fearful.
Right. That's what I just said. She's obviously knows what it is, and she's not fearful of it.
Oh, yeah, by the way, if you guys have any valuables you want to hide before your roommates get back, maybe go take care of your personal things. Fauna. Yeah?
No one else keeps the personal things on them?
Well, you have a room, why don't you go care of everything?
Not
with you?
everyone has a bag of holding, mate.
Oh well, make better shopping choices.
True.
What are they going to
I
do?
can't argue with that.
You know, just, he's been tense lately. Just give him after tonight and his little romp with Marigold. He'll be fine in the morning.
You
Just
all have
ignore
been
it.
snapping on him too, I've noticed.
We've been
Who?
together way longer than we should
Who?
be.
I have not snapped on him.
You seem very snappy. You and
I'm sorry, did you not see him put his face in my face?
Did he forget my name just now? I know that face. That is a forgetful
Well,
face.
listen,
No, I was
that's the
thinking
point of
something
these.
else.
We have new companions coming aboard, right? That should lighten the mood a little bit.
Sure,
Figure
yeah.
out who you really are.
What do you
Looking forward to
mean?
that.
I'm exactly who you know me as, Vulnerable.
Right. We'll see about
I
that.
just really wanted. She was going to help me. I'm sorry for yelling at you.
Now that I think about it, he does make love like a married man, so.
Who does?
Hey, I resent that. Anyway.
Well, we've never.
Well, no, I mean.
Could.
I don't mean that. I mean, I'm married.
Oh. Well. Married and living in an entirely different story, so.
I like that. Alright.
So, as you all sit there and sort of contemplate over the new members of the crew, about an hour passes before Barry yells down at the the underdeck. You hear the sound of footsteps making their way up for this small but largely increased crew now makes their way onto deck, and they stand in attention. Oh, Barry moves over towards Captain. All right, Captain. Everyone's here in place, ready for ye orders.
Alright, so it's gonna be a little bit of like a welcoming ceremony, okay? So, we're gonna go with positions, because this is a fairly new thing for us. I haven't given any out. We've just been going willy-nilly at this, alright? First position. Quartermaster.
Barry steps forward and goes on. Quartermaster, yep. For all you landlubbers that don't know, Quartermaster is second in command. So ye listen to them, and they give out ye orders from Captain, and they can give orders themselves.
Wait, who's the quartermaster?
I feel like Barry should be quartermaster, right?
I thought he was first mate.
First mate is more of an honorary title. It's like an assistant.
I feel like he should be. He knows what to do.
I'm going to do it this way rather than handing things out. I want people to raise their hand if they're interested in the position, and we'll vote.
Wait. I'll vote.
So, you know what, let's do it this way. Let's make it more climatic. Starting from the bottom, going to the top. So, Powder Monkey?
As soon as you say powder monkey, you notice that Tencel kind of walks up. Yeah, I'm assuming that's gonna be me.
So you want it to be you?
I mean, I like gunpowder, so I mean, I'm good.
Alright, is anyone going to challenge that?
challenge. What do you mean?
Not that kind of challenge. It's not going to be like a fight, mate. No, like challenge for the title.
Put to death.
It's just for a vote. No fighting.
Yeah. Also, I'll be a powder monkey. And also gunner if you guys need a gunner.
We do need a gunner. All right, you get both. Congratulations.
Yeah. All right. Sweet.
Yeah, oh my god. All right. Next, going up, powder monkey. What's above that?
You could probably have a striker.
Striker. Which was.
It's a hunter. It's an ocean hunter.
Oh, so Igor. All right. So next position we have a striker. So the gatherer. The sea.
Ye my profession.
Is anyone going to challenge this?
Oh, well.
What cast you want to do? No? Alright. Congratulations. You are now the crew striker.
All right. Moves. Technically, there is one position below powder monkey. That would be the cabin boy, or
That's the one that makes like the food and stuff, right?
yeah.
You just fucking made that up.
No, it's
Just
a
a
real,
fucking shit.
it's a real position. Alright, no, Barry, we forgot one. Cabin boy.
Yeah. Well, right, cabin boy. So now whoever's going to prepare the meals and bake them's going.
Okay. Well, okay. If I take this position, I want it to be renamed
To what, mate?
Cabin.
Cabin man?
Cabin man.
Alright.
I don't know. We might all die at sea.
Who else? Would anyone here like to challenge him being cabin boy?
Does anybody know how to cook? Anyone?
I know how to.
You notice that Igor kind of moves over. Yeah, I cook. I hunt. But, not my profession. You know, this guy kind of moves over like, I also know how to cook food as well.
Alright, is this where I take me leave off the ship then? Is there no position for me?
Mate, what are you getting so defensive for?
Why do you feel like
At this
they're
point,
trying to
Tens also
replace
raises
you?
his hand as well, like, yeah, like, all halflings are really good at cooking, or at least that.
I fucking told you that before.
Hey, you know, whoa. Why are you fighting? It's gonna be a vote. Why are you yelling at me?
Because I already know votes don't matter in this thing.
Hey, don't say that for the new lackeys.
Wait, did I not earn my position? Oh man, dude, you want to be Powder Monkey? I'll let you be Powder Monkey.
Oh,
Right.
no. You can be Powder Monkey and Gunner. We may consider you full cabin boy.
3 positions as well? Oh man!
All in favor for Fauna being cabin boy.
Tensel raises his hand.
You're getting upset about not being cabin boy.
Alright, that's that. Congratulations, Fauna.
Alright, fine. Anyway, we're agreeing that is not Kevin Boy anymore.
We will,
Well,
you know what?
we did vote on the position of
voted?
cabin boy.
We
We
did?
weren't voting on the name.
Cabin man now.
We could, how about this? The crew chef.
I like that. That's fucking fun. I thought
Alright,
that.
crew chef.
Crew chef.
We'll call it cabin boy when he's not around.
I heard
Alright,
that.
moving on up.
You have, basically what's left would be a, surgeon, carpenter, boss swain, gunner, quartermaster.
What gun are we got?
Yeah.
Okay, so,
Alright,
quartermaster.
let's go to the surgeon.
I think that's obvious on who is taking that position.
Well, I mean, Small Ross could probably do that too. Would you be interested in that, Small Ross? Surgeon.
What does a surgeon do?
Means you cut open corpses.
No, a surgeon is someone who heals wounds via surgery.
What is surgery?
What do you do with your axe every time you hit something?
It's like,
I cut it open.
yeah, and then you sew it shut. That'd be a surgeon.
Sew it.
Is if you accidentally hit him with your axe.
Let's say that a cannon
Yes.
fired upon our ship and a splinter broke off from the vessel and it lodged into your lung.
Right.
And then I used my scalpel to slice open your ribs and move in with a pair of tweezers and remove the splinter.
So you want to kill me?
Oh.
With a splinter.
The splinter would have killed you if I didn't remove it. Then I would allow myself to use healing magics or ointments.
I can use healing magic.
Do you know how to remove a splinter from within your own lung? Or how about, do you know how to cure dysentery?
Oh, that's a rough one.
Or how about any of the tropical diseases that are roaming these areas?
Just take a
Alright,
little-
all in favor of Chloe being surgeon?
Just keep yourself real clean. You know, I feel like that would do it.
Alright, congratulations. You were the crew surgeon.
I feel like voting doesn't matter anymore.
We all raised our hands. You didn't.
But I fucking told you.
Notice that she picks up her things.
Is there a position where I can just swing my axe?
Yes, it's
War
called
Master?
What was it?
Axe
Well,
Master.
technically it's not a war master position, but if you want, you can just be a boss swain.
What?
A boss swain. It's you'll help me with the rigging, and we'll do the ship when we're sailing. But then when you get off the ship, you just chop off heads.
That. I will do that.
Alright, all in favor.
I'm the boss wing.
All in favor?
Well, there's more than one boss swain, but yeah,
How many are there?
as many as you want, depending
Oh,
on the
well,
ship.
we didn't have to vote for that. You just want it.
I'm a boss swain.
Alright, that's you. Good, congratulations. Well done, Small Ross. You earned that. Proud of you.
Thank you.
Marigold also speaks up. I'm assuming that musician is the position I'll be taking.
Well, you know, well, yeah, I mean, you can. But to be fair, Frona and I, every once in a while, we like to have a little session of playing our instruments together. So it could be, kind of like a collaborative
We can all
thing.
jam together.
Jam together. I like that. Never heard that one. Alright. Anyone opposed? Marigold being the crew musician.
Didn't even know that
Congratulations.
Didn't know even that was a position.
Barry speaks up. Yeah, it is a position, but it's usually only on like really large ships. So the fact that we have a musician is kind of like a bragging right.
I think it's a very important position too, because you gotta get your men all riled up before battle.
Also,
Music's
if
a
you're
good way to
on
do
the
that.
sea for several weeks and you start going crazy because all you're hearing is
That's fine.
drive you bonkers.
They have new ones, didn't they, Barry? Yeah, that was a rough day.
Yeah, I thought all my hairs were little legs. I was trying to walk around with my arms.
You're trying to what?
I was trying to walk around with my forearms, using my head to open doors.
Alright, what do we got left here, Barry?
Also didn't help that we were eating a bunch of fruit that had guano all over it.
Alright, to get too detailed. Stop.
Don't see it, thanks.
Oh, Barry, don't go back there. No,
Well,
don't
anyways,
go back there. Alright, what are we saying now? Quartermaster. First mate.
Right, we have first mate, which essentially is the assistant to the captain. So if they need to do anything or give orders, they would then go and relay that to the quartermaster, who would then actually divvy up all the rules. And then you have the quartermaster, who actually does the whole thing. And then we also have, let's see here, what else hasn't been, we guess we always need more boss swains too.
I'm trying to have a day. What would you like to do, Richard? What would you like your job to be?
I don't even really know. I've been kind of just. What do you think I could do? Barry, what do you think I could do?
Well, if you were willing to learn how to, rig the ship, then you could be a boss swain.
I mean, I guess.
Oh, we also could use a master too.
Master.
Master will basically be in charge of just looking over Tencel,
Looking over what?
the gunner, and so we could use another gunner, obviously. Tensel's, he's going to be a powder monkey, but he's going to be also firing the gun at the same time. We get two gunners. Probably go things a little bit sooner.
You have a pretty mean shot on you, Alvin Day. Would you be interested in that? Keep an eye on everything?
I can try. I've never shot the cannon before, but
Let's test it out.
And then we got pilot and sea artist. So those are the other two. Pilot would probably be, if you were on two captain.
Yeah, I want that.
We vote on that?
I can chart maps and navigate.
Well, Barry, I was going to ask if you wanted to be the first mate.
I'll be first mate.
You can do both. You're doing a fantastic job so far.
It's quite a promotion from seventh boss swain to first mate. Thank you, Captain.
Wait, they're ranked?
Yeah. You didn't ask, to be fair. And,
What?
you didn't ask.
I want to be first boss man.
Well, you technically are, so.
The only boss man. Who's quartermaster?
Is that the last one we have left?
Where we'd have to be, quartermaster, and then, we'd also, I'm assuming if you're gonna take master then, right?
wait, yeah. Was that the one with
He's
the?
going to try it.
Yeah.
All right.
Try.
So you're in charge of making sure that Powder Monkey and whoever ends up being else does gunner work, does whatever they need to do. You notice that Sky kind of raises her hand. What position am I doing?
You can be second boss man.
Yeah, you could be working under Small Ross.
Okay.
Wait, no, what am I talking about? She can't handle that. Look at her. She's soft.
I can harden her up.
Can you?
I can help with the cannons.
Alright, there you go.
All right.
She'll be working under Lavender. Lavender's your boss now.
All
So now
right.
you have to help me.
She looks towards you and then Tencel, and Tensel's like, "All right, yeah, you're my gunner too."
Alright, so that leaves Quartermaster.
Yeah, Quartermaster.
Alright. Well, Chaos, I'm sorry I don't have like a fancy dinner or anything like that to take you to ask you this, but would you be interested in being my Quartermaster? You have the most experience, after all.
I suppose I could too.
Don't maybe get on one knee.
No, I grappled, and you saw my request out. Of course, I would love to be Quartermaster.
Why are you saying it like that?
No particular reason.
It's already going to his head. I could fucking see it.
Alright. Well, welcome aboard, everyone.
All right, there we are. You notice that Hakan comes back up. It's a good ship.
Alright. Thank you.
She should sail well.
Good. Is there anything else?
What's our crew name?
You know, I'm gonna need to take a few moments with like my immediate crew and hammer that out real quick before I say I don't want to set it in stone yet. It's gotta be perfect.
You notice that at this point you see someone on the gangplank. Excuse me! Excuse me!
What?
You see this individual, human with a shaved head, large unibrow, holding looks like a pail and a giant pole with like some sort of like large mop head on it.
Hey, we're in the middle of a thing right now. What can
I
do
was
for you?
told to come here for a name change.
Oh.
Yeah. Oh, right. Yeah. Go ahead. Get working on the back. You already got the name. Will do.
He's putting it on.
Yeah. Right in the back.
Lovely. I gotta watch that.
Oh, makes it all real, doesn't it?
But alright, now that leaves you guys together, the crew name. I was thinking the Widowmakers.
We're no longer the strangers.
Well, that's like a boring landlocked name. This is our sea name.
That sounds good.
I'm fine with that.
I don't mind the translation from moth to widow. Though spiders.
Well, Lavender,
Yeah. What is a Widowmaker?
I'll tell you later.
I
Alright,
do need to talk to you later.
that's that then. I'll go back to the rest of the crew. We are the Widowmakers. Welcome aboard the Siren's Call.
You notice they all kind of, all right. You heard her? You heard, Captain? We're the fucking Widowmakers, and now we set sail. And we are vast any dog on the sea who tries to cross us. So, what ye all looking at? Looks towards Captain. Give ye order.
Let's set sail, boys.
Rise the anchor! Let's move! And you notice that Igor, Hakan, the individuals that clearly know what they're doing with sailing begin adjusting the rigging.
Just gonna sidestep to Jezebel real quick. Hey, Captain. Maybe we should get some more supplies just real quick because we kind of recruited.
Well, isn't that what Igor's for?
Well, I don't think you can catch that many fish.
Igor,
Igor stops with the...
run downstairs, down the cargo, look at our provisions. Come back up, tell us if we need to get more if you can't keep up.
Where are we sailing?
How far is it? Or is it kind of like a...
You just following the compass, you don't know.
Shit. Well, it's kind of going to be an indefinite amount of time that we'll be sailing, so...
More provisions. Looks at Hakan. Hakan? Goes, Hakan. I'm Igor. They sort of do this weird, silent bond. You take over my rigging, me go and get some more supplies. Yes, that Igor turns and starts walking down the gangplank.
I'll follow and pay for the provisions.
Okay. So this whole process takes probably about an hour and a half before Igor comes back with quite a bit of provisions. Go ahead and subtract. Did you want to, I would say, I'll let you decide. Low, moderate, or high provisions?
High provisions.
Okay, so go ahead and subtract 150 gold.
Okay. All right.
And with that, the sails are raised. The vessel leaves Scuttleport, heading and following that compass to the unknown location. And that's where we're going to go to break. So we'll be right back after break. And thank you all for tuning in. I did not think you were going to accept that many people on.
I didn't either, but you made it really hard for me not to.
I wanted to make it like more of like a. I guess I mean that was more or less my fault. I kind of wanted all of them to have a strength. So when I
that's why you picked most. That's why you picked most of them.
Yeah, when I made them,
except for the 90-year-old man.
So I was like, okay, got a lot of voices I gotta keep doing. All right, but we'll be right back and stay tuned. Break button.
All right. So there's a. Oh my God. Why?
What?
Why? John's back there somewhere. Kayla's on my left. Bobby's on my right.
Oh my God.
Alright, what's happening? Carl, are you gonna be okay?
Yeah, no, it's cool. You're okay, Carl.
What happened? Why'd you just freak out? You have to stay by Chad.
I don't like the dark.
Okay, alright, here we go. Hold his hand. Alright. Is everyone done moving? Is everyone comfortable?
Foggy?
What?
Feels cooler. You guys don't see a fog?
No!
Turn off the light and look straight up.
No, I don't really see anything.
I don't know about you guys, but it's getting cooler.
It is. Alright, so everyone... Alright.
Oh, shit, hold on.
What? What's happening?
Yeah, it's getting cooler.
Okay, Carl, do you need to go? Carl, you're going by yourself. He's really afraid. I didn't know he was that afraid of the dark.
Are you gonna puke? Carl, don't be by yourself.
Who gets dark sick?
No, you're good. Just keep it on so we can see you. What is that?
Did you hear that?
What was it?
What'd you hear?
What was it?
Someone's moving over there. Oh. Did you guys hear something?
No.
No, you're freaking out. Yeah.
All right, that's my ooh. Ooh, I feel a little something over here.
It feels good over here.
Maybe that's just your voice.
So mark that.
People like doing a cadence. The distance.
All right, where we at on the?
I didn't realize how jumpy you were, Carl. I'm not jumpy. I can tell when things are moving.
A little bit. Did we test around that area to make sure it wasn't like something on the? You did?
God damn it!
What was that?
Hey, how's it going?
Hey, you're Johnny, right?
Yeah.
All right, I'm Todd. How you doing?
Good. Hey, everybody, it's Memphis. Oh, shit, cut. Hey, everybody, it's Johnny Bronco here, coming at you live, episode 1 of the vlog. Tonight, what I'm going to be doing is taking one of my close friends out to an arcade he's never been before. A professor type, works a lot, doesn't get out. Well, tonight we're going to get him out, so let's go. Hey, Doc, how's it going?
Pretty good. How are you?
I'm good. You ready for tonight?
Yeah, what are we doing?
That's the surprise. Hey, yo, Uber driver, you got an aux cord or something?
Yeah, sure do.
Hey, that's what I'm talking about. About to play some Memphis hits. You a big Memphis fan?
Memphis Piper? Oh, God, rest in peace. Too soon.
It was rough.
In fact, actually, you look a lot like him.
Yeah.
God, you even sound like him, too.
No, man, you got me messed up. I think we're pulling up.
Yeah.
Yeah, Doc, I think this is the place.
Right here?
Somewhere around here. You know where you're going, right, guy?
Yep, it's just right around the corner.
All right.
Looks like we're here.
Oh, all right. Thank you, man. 5 stars, guaranteed. Let's go, Doc. All right, we're about ready to roll into this place called Cheat Codes. It's in Chicago. Check it out if you've never been there. Real good place. Drop my name, Johnny Bronco. They might give you a discount. I don't know. Probably after tonight. Know what I mean, Doc?
Yeah.
All right, Erwin, what do you think?
There's a lot of lights.
Yeah! Let's go have some fun. So, Doc, you having fun?
Yeah. I'm getting a little hungry though.
Hungry?
Yeah.
No worries. We got plenty to eat out here. You got this. My little boy's about to be a man. All right, so we're posting up outside. Looks like the Doc has got really hungry, so he's gonna eat cheesesteak and just meet us outside. So let's wait out here till he gets done. Man, it's taking him a while. I don't know what's keeping him, but I guess we'll wait. Seriously, where is he? Oh my God. Oh, I think that might be him.
We gotta go. We gotta go.
Shit. Okay, let's go. All right, guys. So, we gotta get out of here. So I will catch you guys up in part 2. Here we go.
We switch over.
So you can learn.
For a second, switch over. He throws a bunch of stuff in the
As we return from break, and no one here is choking.
Why'd you switch back?
No, he's gotta learn. He's gotta learn. This is how he's gonna learn. Drink the water. Anyways.
In case you guys are wondering what's happening, Carl just shoved an entire taco into his mouth.
Those are those.
But he did it.
I did it a second time.
He unhinged his jaw like a python.
Good reference.
So.
Python. Alright. I had them with their DVD.
You want to take the key? Yeah. You gotta be able to take the key.
Now I believe.
Is Quinn's camera dusty or is it just me? It's just foggy looking.
It is foggy looking.
Is the brightness too high?
I don't know. You look fine. It's not a big
You
deal.
look fine?
Yeah. It's just a little foggy. It's nothing serious.
I mean, are you cool with that?
As long as it looks fine.
I mean, you're not blurry or anything.
Yeah, no, it's fine.
It's just a little hazy. It's nothing terrible.
You can fix it in post.
It's probably the coloring. It looks like the saturation might just be down.
I think you look very nice, sir. I'll take that.
Clip always looks really nice.
So,
Like Zac Efron.
make sure I get this correct.
Or Chris
Hemsworth.
Angel.
Alright.
Mine freak.
Chris Pine.
Now,
I think it's
Chris
Zac Efron.
Evans.
Zac Efron.
Zac Efron.
Chris Traeger.
Nice.
Who?
Chris Traeger.
Who's that?
From
Okay.
Parks and Rec.
Is your
as
body-
you all set
that
sail,
also 2%?
the days begin to roll by. As Jezebel, you follow the compass. Barry periodically will assist you at making sure that the navigation seems to be going on course, that you guys aren't going in circles. It does appear that you guys are moving in a location. You have been moving deeper and deeper into the Strand. However, now you have been sailing for about a week. Actually, exactly a week, as you are now on the 29th of Nighthall.
Thank the gods, Kaz suggested getting provisions. Holy shit.
You made him the
And it is at this moment, about midday, 29th of Nighthall. The ship has been sailing. The crew is relatively, since you guys did get well stocked, there hasn't really been any complaints. Sailing's been smooth, no storms, clean sails, and everyone that you hired on has been acting just fine.
Barry,
Yes, Captain?
are you a little weirded out that the sailing has been so smooth so far?
I mean, no. It's we're out of storm season, so sailing smooth should be. It's fine.
I don't trust it.
Why? Just because we couldn't possibly have something. You know.
Don't say it. Barry, don't say it. Don't
That's wrong.
curse us.
No, yeah, I'm not jinxing us. I'm not
Don't
jinxing
do
us
it.
at all. Faulkner,
I'm
could
saying it's
you
weird.
downstairs please give me an insight check?
Oh God.
13.
I'm gonna need 3 more insight checks.
20.
Okay.
7. And then 19.
Okay. So, as you guys have been sailing, the first 3 days you didn't really notice anything out of the ordinary. You've been. What? Something wrong?
I had a bad feeling.
You didn't notice anything out of the ordinary. You've been preparing the meals, doing your duties as cabin boy, and
crew chef.
You're not around.
as crew chef.
Okay.
However, about 3 days in, you notice something rather interesting. The food supplies are shorter than what they should be. You're keeping good track. You thought maybe that possibly you used a little bit more than you thought you did, and you just slipped your mind. However, about 2 days after that, so 5 days in, 2 days ago, you noticed 100% that there is missing food. And today, as you woke up, you went down.
You're a fucking stoic. Who's the old guy on the fucking shit?
You noticed that one of the barrels
Oh no.
was making a weird noise.
Oh my god.
He is not with us.
No! No! Alright, fine. I kick over the barrel.
As you kick the barrel over, it hits the ground, and as it hits the ground, you hear "Ah!" An individual comes crawling out. "Ah! Ah!" apples?
What the fuck are you doing here?
Are we sailing?
Yeah, we're sailing. Explain yourself.
I fell asleep.
You fell asleep.
Fell asleep
How'd you end up here?
in the barrel.
Pissed all over the apples. And then ate them.
Can I go clean myself?
You know, you should definitely come up with me onto the deck.
All right. Lead the way. As you notice, you look at there inside. There's just a shit ton of empty apple cores, and looks like bodily fluids at the bottom of the barrel.
You know what an all apple diet does to a man after 29 days?
He's my worst nightmare right now. He becomes an apple.
When we come right onto the deck, Captain.
Yes, Father.
Captain or Captain.
Yes, Father or Father. What?
Look what I found down.
Whoa.
We got us a stowaway. That's right.
Where the fuck was he at?
The crew chef found him.
I don't remember him.
What are you doing on my ship?
Aye, Captain.
I found him.
That's unanswered.
I found him in one of the food barrels. He ate all of our apples, and then he shit and pissed everywhere.
Smart Ross.
Yes.
Would you do me a favor and tie this man up?
Why?
Let's question him.
I don't think he needs to be bound. He looks like he could literally fall over.
Looks can
That's
be
why I
deceiving.
have a cane.
Yeah, looks can be deceiving, Smart Ross.
If you wish.
I still don't know how he fucking got onto the ship after
Well,
Wearing like a
out.
shirt or something?
The ship. I never left the ship.
Then we all saw him walk off the gangplank.
I stopped looking at him as soon as I could.
How did you get down in the cargo?
The stairs?
So you told me after I dismissed you, you just went down and started wandering around my ship. And you wound up in a
No,
barrel.
I slept for a bit.
In a barrel.
Mm-hmm.
Why a barrel? It's almost like you were intentionally stowing yourself away. Like you knew what you were doing.
I wanted to see the ocean.
Just so you know, he ate a bunch of our food.
How much is a bunch?
Like, I don't know exactly.
Well, he thought the apples.
I definitely know.
I'll pay it back every penny.
I definitely know some things we're going missing.
Does anyone on the ship know how to look through illusions and whatnot?
I'm going to.
You notice that Marigold moves forward. Did I hear illusions?
Yes, you beautiful man. Can you help me?
Of course I can.
Alright. I want to make sure this is in fact, indeed, really an old man.
This is really an old man. Okay.
But
Okay.
Jesus.
He feels real. He just casts an incantation. Captain, it's what you see is what you get here.
What the fuck? Alright, what we gonna do with him? Throw him over?
I can't swim!
That's the point. You want to die at sea anyway, right?
He looks out at the ocean. Which sea is this?
The one you're gonna die in. Alright.
Honestly, what is to lose by allowing him to stay?
I don't trust it, Small Ross.
I mean,
Can
I kind of agree. Like, there's no point in just throwing him overboard.
Oh, you're all a bunch of softies.
I heard Rakus up here. What's going on?
Just an old man.
You take me near the sea.
Well, how? Where did he?
He's a stowaway, cuz he hid in a barrel. He's been
Okay,
hitting.
throw him off the ship then.
Say, oh my god, that's not what I was expecting you to say. See?
Wait, hold on.
Kaz is smart.
Let's Vote.
I'll pay you.
He'll pay
Oh,
you.
pay us in what? Pissy apples?
No, he ate all those, according to Faulkner.
I'll pay you in gold.
Okay.
Show it to me.
He looks up as he's wearing essentially rags at this point. Don't got it on me.
Well then, I don't think you really have any gold to pay us with, do you?
I'll put you in my will.
Your will. Look how you're dressed. What do you have in your will that I could possibly want?
I have gold.
Can we please just get on with this?
What was your name again?
What's
Esther.
the home?
Esther Appleton.
Esther Appleton.
Mm-hmm.
What's the home of just having him with us?
Can I do a knowledge roll on the last name?
Sure.
Appleton. Lavender, you shouldn't trust that either.
I don't. But to be fair, he did eat all the apples. We had apples. Why did you let... You're worried about the powder monkey to explode the boat when there's plenty of these apples?
You're losing me, Lavender. No,
Lavender, I didn't
So
buy
Appleton.
any provisions.
You're not too familiar with it, but you know that in Westburg there is a relatively well-known apple orchard known as Appleton Estates. It's quite profitable, and as well as apples, they are also one of the only places in Avenel that make very fine apple wine.
Where are you from?
I'm from Westburg.
Right. And, are you related to the Appleton estate that,
That's my estate.
that's your estate?
Appleton Estate. Mm-hmm.
And you own it?
Every acre.
Okay, so what do you... Why are you here?
I wanted to see the sea. I've been in Westburg my entire life, and I wanted to come down here to see the Centaurian Sea, and possibly, maybe find some peace.
It's not uncommon.
You know,
At the very least, he won't be out shipping.
I can't be taken seriously on these seas with something like this on my ship. This on my crew?
So, hypothetically, say if you did write Jezebel into the will, how are we so sure you're good for that?
I don't know. I guess you just have to take my word.
How are you going to write your will if you're with us? Exactly.
I could send probably a carrier somewhere. We stop at a port. Do that.
I don't understand how all of you pirates can be afraid of a frail old creature such as
It's not being afraid, Small Ross. Everything doesn't have to translate to fear with you.
Jezebel.
It's not trusting it.
Kaz moves over to your ear.
Now, Jezebel,
Yeah.
it might be a bit of a gamble, but if this, well, wise old man is saying who he is, there might be a chance there might be some, well, gold and lots of it in store for us.
Guys, like, what do you think are really the odds of him telling the truth right now? It's just not adding up.
Well, I mean, he's already here and eating our food, and we can do something with him, but if there's an off chance he is just a rich old man wandering the seas wanting to die, why don't we take his things, possibly?
Alright. Whatever. I just don't want to deal with it. You guys can deal with it. You want to keep him alive and whatever, you deal with it.
Okay.
But if we run into any other pirates out the sea, make sure he is hidden. I don't want him being seen with me.
So you would like me to take care of this for you, Jezebel? I'm quartermaster, after all.
Sure, Cass.
Any pirates come near, I'll give them a good wallop.
Esther, since you have decided to come on board, we need to give you a job. You will be the ship's chef's personal assistant. Fauna, meet your new assistant.
Yay. Alright. Esther?
Alright!
Alright. First thing we're gonna do, we're gonna get rid of that barrel you were living in.
Alright?
Alright. Let's do that.
Alright, what's the second thing you're gonna do?
We're going to take inventory of the provisions now. Make sure we have enough.
Well done, Palmer. Have fun.
Thank you.
There she blows!
No.
Let's go!
Right.
You notice that Esther begins moving off with Fulner.
Guys, maybe we should talk about figuring out some sort of security method to make sure we don't get stowaways again.
Yes,
It's kind of concerning that happened. I don't
maybe
know
we should sweep the ship every time we leave port.
Yeah.
So,
Marigold sort of moves forward.
Hello.
I don't mean to bother you, but I feel like I should be on the up and up. So, I sort of hit the old man at the barrel.
You did what?
Well, he's a fucking millionaire. I don't know if you all know this, but,
So it's true.
It is very much true. I recognize him, and yes, either he left on some dementia-fueled spree, or he's actually here on his own accord. Either way, we probably, most certainly, could use him.
What if they think we've kidnapped him?
Oh, then we could hold him for ransom.
What if he's worth so much money?
You're beautiful and smart. I'm glad we kept you.
What if they send more pirates after us?
Well, I guess we just have to keep running, wouldn't we?
Oh, yeah.
Or fight?
Fighting to keep this guy here.
oh,
I mean, that guy's beautiful and
so
smart. Okay.
happy that we have a bard on this ship that has a plethora of knowledge that he would love to share with the rest of the crew. Good thing I went to bard school.
Wait, is
so-
Fulner still up here?
No.
He went downstairs with, he went downstairs
About
with.
to, I went down there and burned the whole ship down.
It's Talia down
Guys,
there?
you didn't
But
know
now
me.
it is done. Yeah,
So
come
meanwhile,
down.
you know, as Barry kind of walks up to you, Captain, need you up here on the,
I am a popular person today.
need you over here on the poop deck.
Can we name it something else? I know I've been saying this to you since the beginning of time, but I hate that name.
The poop deck?
Yes, that one.
It's just the deck above you, Captain.
I know what it is. I hate the name. But yes, I'll meet you there. Let's go.
Oh. Meanwhile, down in the bottom of the deck, you notice that Esther actually walks over and, believe it or not, he's actually picking up the barrel and putting the apple cores in there, and he seems to be cleaning it when you feel a pat on your shoulder.
Hello?
You see it's Tencel. Hey, yeah. I know this last week, I've been acting a little weird. I'm kind of coming down off of some stuff. So, I'm feeling a lot more level-headed now. Not so on it. Sprigging dust is something you probably shouldn't do. Unless you really...
You got any more of that?
Do you want some?
Maybe.
I got some. I mean, like, I got a lot.
Alright, if you keep talking.
Okay. So, yeah, I didn't want to say it to the others because I'm not quite sure what your whole, like, relationship is with them, but, you're not who you're saying you are you?
I am exactly who I'm saying I am.
Because I'm pretty sure your name's Otto.
No, but you all mistaken.
Otto Hilltoppler?
Mate, you do not know me, and I do not know you only by, like.
No, I know who you are because of the story. Everyone's heard the story. You killed a giant when you were like 10. You were barely out of infancy. Everyone in Berkshire's heard it.
Oh,
Is that you? I mean, I see the jacket, everything on you, man. It's all giants.
All right.
You're Otto Hilltoppler.
All right. First of all, it's Odo, and also keep it to yourself, right? I've recreated myself.
All right, Odo. So you want me to call you your phone number?
Right.
Do they know? Do they know that you've killed giants?
They don't know.
You tell them?
If the time ever comes up that they need to know, maybe.
So I need to ask you this then: is it true? Did you actually kill a giant?
Yes, I killed the chieftain that was plaguing Hillstop, or his fault.
Wow.
It's really not that big a deal, man.
I mean, for a halfling, kind of is.
I know. I mean, like, it's not something that it's not what it's cracked up to be. Like the fame. It wasn't really.
You're a legend in Berkshire. Like, kids run around pretending to fell fat, ugly hill giants.
Right. Yeah, I know.
Why are you running away from that?
It's not that I'm running away from it.
You don't.
It gives you attention that.
Did your wife know you were doing this?
No, man. Okay, that's another thing you gotta stop talking about. I'm not married. I had a fiance.
Oh, maybe I got my things mixed up then. I swore I remember you were being married. You were married. All right.
It's fun being like famous or being a legend there, but people treat you differently, and it's not always cracked up to be.
Speak for yourself. That's what I want to be. That's why I blew up half of Berkshire.
At least you're owning up to that. That's good, but
I'm telling you, it really wasn't my fault. I thought I was moving into what was going to be like this huge silver mine, and it turns out there was actually must have been a vein of untapped mana, and I threw in a dynamite charge to blow the vein, and well,
yeah, that will fucking do it.
Yeah. I essentially was ran out of town. But that was a long time ago. Still haven't found my way to be a legend yet, but who knows? This ship seems like filled with good people.
They're all good people, yeah. Welcome to the crew. I think you'll fit in very well.
Alright. Well, thanks for the welcome. You wanna go get high?
Fucking, yeah.
And that is where we move back up deck.
We'll go
Very
rip a line of spring dust.
moves you over
Like a rock star.
on the poop deck. Alright, Captain. So while this whole thing's been going on with Esther, and you guys were all talking, I've been up here following the compass, because I noticed it was starting to move, and was starting to circle. Like a tight circle. So, he looks around. I don't see any island. I don't see anything here. I don't know what it could possibly be telling us to do.
Are we around this too?
They're up on the poop deck by themselves.
Okay.
Wait a minute. I'm gonna go over to the edge of the ship and look down into the water.
Okay? You see ocean.
This might sound crazy, but that the sky girl, she was talking about like looking for the lost city. The lost city? Think it'd be related to that, maybe? Down there.
Is it Tivado?
Yeah.
I mean, maybe, but I mean, what about, did the compass come with a note?
Where was it? It was in the chest.
Yeah.
I'll just go get it. Stay right there. I'm gonna grab it.
Alright, so you go back and you grab it. As you look over the note, you read through it again and realize it says that once you get there, turn the device on.
Oh, yeah. Alright, I'm gonna bring it with me, Paxberry. Alright, I remember now. I said to turn the device on now that we're here, assuming that we're here.
I mean, yeah, we've been circling. Yeah, we're circling now. So as he moves over, they're like, Yegor! No, he's like, pull her out, straighten her out, stop circling.
Alright, the compass?
Yep, it's a compass.
Yeah.
You look at it.
Yeah.
So underneath it, you see what looks like a winder.
Alright, do you think maybe, I don't know what's gonna happen when I do this. Should we prepare everyone?
Yeah. You give the orders, I'll get all hands on deck.
I'm kind of freaking out, Barry. Freaking out a little bit.
Captain, you can't freak out, you're captain.
I'm freaking out. This is really fucking weird, Barry.
Don't, you're freaking me out!
Alright, hold on. Reach into my boot and pull my flask out. Drink some. Alright, we got this. Alright, now I can be good. I'm trying to be a pirate lord. I gotta do these things, alright, yeah? Alright.
Pirate lord. Let's do it.
Barry.
It's Jez.
Alright.
It's Jezebel.
Yeah,
The fucking, the sea bitch.
Sea bitch? Alright. Stop, that's good enough. I'm gonna start cranking it.
You crank it?
Mm-hmm. Wait! Stop cranking it. Should we tell them or should we just do it?
Give me the order and I'll do it!
I'm freaking out. Alright, all hands on deck.
He moves over, you hear him grab the bell next to the wheel, and, all hands on deck! Everyone up here! Everyone that's down below, you would hear this as well. You are currently, absolutely flying.
You're doing lines?
Not only are you gonna go, but you are also seeing light particles, like when you go hyperspeed in Star Trek, like lights are kind of doing that towards you.
Oh, stay. That's really fucking fast.
We're fast. Fuck. You notice that you and Pencil, two halflings, make their way out into the underdeck and just start
just bouncing their legs. What are we doing?
I come up on the deck and I'm just pacing back and forth like, who are fucking fighting? Huh? I'm
waiting for everyone to gather below.
What was that?
I'm waiting for everyone to gather until everyone's there.
Everyone's up on deck now.
Alright. Things about to get weird. I'm gonna finish cranking it.
You crank until it stops.
What we're cranking?
Do you let go?
Yeah.
And as you let go, you see the compass pop open, and you see what looks like this female form twisting with a masculine form. The two forms appear to be made out of shadow, maybe? Black ichor. It's unclear exactly what they are, but you're very certain that it is something you have never seen before. And you start to hear this tune. Ting, 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 as it slowly starts to spin. And you hear it as what it is, a music box. And you see the ship as you move everyone around, as you look at the waters, you see it begin to writhe and bubble with foam.
It's the Kraken. Grab my axe.
You notice that as you grab your axe, Igor moves. He ain't no Kraken. He ain't never seen anything like this. And as it bubbles and foams, Falner, you are seeing this, and you don't know if this is what you're actually happening or you're just tripping. The foam begins to turn black.
Is this normal?
and fog begins to rise from the foam. And soon you find the ship completely obscured by this thick, dense fog.
This wasn't me.
Immediately, the sound of the water the sound of the ship breaking the wave. That noise disappears. But you can feel the rock, you can look at the side and see the water, but the sound is just, it's like mute. Barry moves over and looks down at the water, and you see now that foam is now cleared, and this water has taken on this pearly onyx black, like jet black crystal. You can see into the water, but it's black water. Barry looks towards you. Captain, where are we?
This must be the destination. I've never seen such a thing in my
Barry
life.
looks and grabs out his spyglass. I'm gonna get on the crow's nest. See how I can look past this fog. You know, as he hops over and moves down, and he begins climbing up this crow's nest as the rest of you sit on deck. Everyone give me a perception check.
Let me make sure. I think it's +4.
13.
16.
14.
I got 13.
Okay. Anyone get over 18?
No.
Very well. Lavende.
What?
As you're on the ship and you're looking around, looking at the area, there's this sensation that you get. A familiar one. Usually you feel it right here, right in the center of your forehead. And it always feels like something blooming. Like a flower opening up on your forehead and just spreading out through your skin. And it's beautiful and it's warming and it's chaos and it's chaotic as it happens. But this, you feel it on the back of your head. It's not going out. It's like your skull is caving in. Like the back of your head wants to break into itself and feel the bones just shatter and shoot through your brain. It's like a migraine in a focused center. It's not warm, it's cold. Like an aching ice pick in the back of your head.
I'm good to like. Wow, what is that? Where are we? Where? Does anybody else feel that?
You okay?
It's like somebody's like stabbing my head.
It's attacking Lavende.
I'm going to
Maybe we
approach
should
him and
fire our cannons.
gonna gently put my hand against
Calm
the
down,
back
you
of his
two.
head.
Feels normal. You don't see anything wrong. There's no wound. There's nothing
I
there.
don't feel that, Cav.
Surgeon!
No, you feel fine.
No, I don't feel fine.
You might have a splinter.
Lavende, you immediately have this sensation and this feeling of just entropy just drop over you. This wave of just nothing matters. Everything dies.
Oh, what?
Everything ends.
I'm going to like fall to my knees.
What's going on with Lavende? Someone pull them together.
As you all look
Something
around and
great.
you start to focus and you adjust on your eyes, you look up at the sky and this fog is so thick it's obscuring the vision to the sun. You don't see the bright warmth of the sun. And as you look all at each other, that your colors look muted. They look gray. Almost.
Like we're just not noticing?
Yeah.
Am I still seeing white particles?
Yeah.
Something isn't.
But it's just white.
Everything is wrong.
You hear all of a sudden Barry yelled up, "Everyone! Land! Land ho! Slow her down, we're gonna hit rocks!" going to go ahead and we're going to go ahead and just do a dexterity check for everyone on board.
Alright.
Do I need to do like a disadvantage?
I'll let you do it.
Okay.
If you, yeah. I'll go ahead and have you do it at disadvantage.
Okay.
Just a dexterity saving throw.
19.
17 for me.
Oh, I'm sorry, 20.
I got to 12.
That is a 9.
And that was on disadvantage.
All right,
Oh,
the
then.
crew immediately begins to move and slow the ship down. You hear Barry yell out, "All right, good. All right, take her port. Drop anchor. Captain, you gotta see this."
I'm gonna crawl up to the crow's nest. If I can fit.
Yeah, it's enough for 2 people up there.
Alright. What's going on? What is it?
You get up to the top. He gives you the spyglass and goes, "Look." As you look down the spyglass and your line focuses, you see an island. Gray, twisted palm trees rising from what looks like black sand. The blades of the palm trees look like they're made of ash. You can see the fog is cleared out ahead. In fact, you can actually see the fog moving towards your ship, like it's about ready to break apart, split, open the view to this island. And as you look out on to this area, it's filled with onyx crags and this dense vegetation of black and gray hues of dark white. See what looks like a summit towards the center. Open field. You still holding the note in your hand, you feel it begin to whip. Like something just shot through the paper. As you look at the parchment, you watch as the words begin to fade away. You see new words beginning to reappear, almost like they're emerging out of this invisible ink. It doesn't have a title or a name on who wrote it, but judging from the way it's written, it definitely seems like Granny Zegwe possibly wrote this note. If you can read this, then that means you're here at the island. Make your way to the summit, to the Dusk Grove. There you will find a beast. The plants grow on his back. Careful, child. He's smarter than he looks, and far older than you think. Do not fight him at any cost.
Oh, Barry. If we make it out of this one, we're gonna have quite the bragging rights.
Yeah. Also, look to the east of the island. You move your spyglass over. You see another pirate ship. You recognize it instantly as the Salty Swallow. The Blowboys are already here.
Alright. Double time here, Barry. We gotta get a move on.
Alright. Let's get on that fucking island.
When we do that, are we going to shoot ourselves over on the cannon? In a cannon?
As soon as I get back down to the group. Alright. We're going on land. Low boys are already here, so we might have some competition to deal with.
Okay.
You notice that Barry. Permission to speak, Captain.
Granted.
Who here is actually a fighter?
What are those fighting? Is this pertaining to the rival pirate crew?
Well, yeah, that's what I'm saying. If things come to blades.
All right. Well, let's make this perfectly clear. Now that we're on the fighting page, the plant we have to gather
for Granny, right, is growing on a giant beast, and she says it's very old and very smart, and not to fight it, and he costs.
Why?
So, she didn't say why. Probably having to do with it being old and
What
smart.
if they got there already?
Is he dying? Are you gonna be alright? Should we stay on the ship?
You want me to carry you? I can carry you. I can carry you.
I'll be alright.
I can carry you.
Are you okay?
I'm fine.
You seem more energetic.
I'm fine.
Alright, everyone, look at me. We understand, we're not attacking the beast, yeah?
Yes, we're not attacking.
But we're gonna attack the
Guys, why do you keep looking at your nails? What's going on?
blow boys.
Are we attacking the beast?
What happened to your nails?
Right.
Is my color off to everyone else?
Yeah, it is. Everyone's colours are off.
Oh.
A lot more
You
than
hear the
colors
sound
now.
of a bucket being pulled up from the side of the ship, a rope, as you see Marigold reaching over and grabbing the bucket and taking his hand and putting it into the black water and just looks back at the crew. I don't think we're in the Strand anymore.
No, we were not.
And as he pours the black water onto the ship, it spreads out, and you watch as it spreads on the ship and just slowly, like gravity moves differently, seeps through, almost as though like the water itself was giving up on moving.
I jump up and down.
Sensible.
Nothing.
Yeah,
Nothing.
Just
It's
jumping
really
up and
wrong
down.
here.
Okay.
yeah.
So,
I hope no one touches the water.
Marigold says, I think we're in the Shadowfell.
The what?
I think we're in the Shadowfell.
Do I know what that is?
Well, you can give me a bardic knowledge roll.
Outbard him. You got this. I believe in you, Falmer.
There's no bardic knowledge.
It's just do your
History?
yeah.
This doesn't feel like the Fae. This feels wrong.
7.
7.
And it hurts.
You can't quite recall what that is. You're not quite sure. You know it has something to do with another plane, but you can't put your finger on it.
can I roll?
Yeah, sure.
That's gonna be a 19.
19?
Nice.
Okay. You are aware of what the Shadowfell is. It is a mirrored dimension. It's the opposite of the Feywild, where the Feywild is chaos and bright colors and sporadic, spontaneous life. This is the opposite. It is the dilapidation of life. It is entropy. It is darkness. It is the contrast. Do you look at Jezebel? Could you go ahead and look at the music box? The music box with the lid open. You see the mirror behind the shadow. Two shadow figures dancing. You can see your own reflection in it. And as you do, it takes you as you take a step back, and as you look at your reflection in the mirror, it's not colored. It's like looking at a negative. If you ever see a negative photo.
What the hell? Kaz,
Yes.
look at this.
Okay. Did I see the same thing?
Yeah, you see a negative for yourself.
Okay. I don't like this place, and can I look at Lavender and like put two two together, possibly that this could be affecting him?
Yeah, it's very clear now. Everyone can see that this is affecting him. Barry kind of goes, all right, so how's everyone who can't fight just sort of stay back
here,
and
yeah.
watch the ship, and then the rest of us will go on shore.
Okay.
Sounds good.
Well, sounds about right. Let's go.
Lavender, I don't know if you should go, mate.
I should go.
I can carry him.
You're not going to carry
I
me.
can carry him. I can
You're
carry him.
going to give me a willpower save?
Me?
Yeah.
That's wisdom, right?
Yeah, wisdom save. That's gonna take me a while to break that.
I just wanted to double check. 15.
You're able to force yourself into move. You're not in a complete vegetable state yet, but you definitely can feel like staying here for too long could probably have some pretty negative effects on you. No pun intended.
Oh,
If we're gonna do this, we need to do it quickly.
what coincidence is all about? What's all? That's what I'm all about. Let's go.
The fuck did you just say to me?
Let's just go.
Alright. Fucking weirdo.
Let's go.
Make sure you dodge the lights.
I wanna go prep one of the boats. The what are they called?
Dinghy.
Dinghies.
Dinghy, yep.
Yeah.
To get to shore.
Lower down, and so the party here included, as well as Barry, Hakan, and Marigold, all head with the rest to stay on the ship.
The competition, bitch.
Igor's not coming? Sorry, Igor's not coming?
No, Igor is not coming.
You can bond with the dragon.
Con?
Yeah.
And as the boat makes its way, the dinghy, onto the black sand beach, two of you get out, or everyone get out.
Everyone, yeah.
As you all
Careful,
get
no one
out
touch the water.
and grab the boat and drag it up onto the sand. Barry looks at you. All right, Captain. We moving in teams? We move in a group? What do we do?
Alright, so it says to go to the summit. Dusk Grove?
I don't know.
I think we should go together.
I think we should go together. I don't think we should split up. Not a good idea.
Not here.
I can't protect you if I'm far away.
Right, I can't protect you if you fall, right?
I sort of can. But it's not the
I'm so glad we have you to protect us.
Alright, I jump out of the dinghy now.
So we just pulled it up with you in it.
Yep.
Wow.
So, when I was up on the crow's nest earlier, you said I could see like a break in the island, basically, or like a opening, like a valley almost.
That was the fog. The fog was breaking.
Alright, so where would the summit? Dusk Grove.
I start looking around. Do I see any trails at all?
Yeah, it looks like there's trails that move into the wilderness. It is dark in there, though, almost pitch black.
So, what are we looking for again, Captain?
Anyone here who cannot see in the dark, it is damn near impossible for you to see past 20 feet.
Oh, fuck. I use dancing lights.
Oh, you cast dancing lights. You watch him as he casts dancing lights. You see the orb pop open, and as it does, you see the light. And it just looks like this white husk floating.
Does it give enough
No,
light at all?
Nothing.
Oh, right, that is not a good sign.
Okay.
I'm gonna pop one off into the sky. See how it goes.
A shot?
Yeah,
Oh, don't do that.
I'm doing it.
Do you remember you can't use that without it killing you?
I'm not shooting anything. I'm shooting up into the sky.
Yeah, but you have to only shoot it with intent to kill something.
No.
No. If I'm
if
shooting
you're
it at a
using
person or
shooting
something,
at
I
a
had
target.
to want to kill
okay.
him.
Ooh, that scared the fuck out of me.
Just do it.
Yeah, well, I guess Cass is kept now.
You fire off Mercy, and as you do, the spell heads out, and as it fires out, you watch as the spell goes, but the color was just gone.
Okay. So, what are we looking for, Captain?
It's a giant beast. The plants are growing on it.
Try this thing.
Wait,
It
is
says
there
in the letter to find it, go to the summit, Dusk Grove.
summit of a mountain?
So you look in the center of the mountain. There does appear to be a rather peakish mountain.
Well,
Doesn't appear to be. It's not a very large mountain. It actually encompasses the majority of the island.
so I would assume it's the summit of that mountain, so there must be a grove near it.
Well, the summit is at the bottom. So,
Lavender,
or sorry,
Yeah.
do you think you have the energy to maybe, are you able to transform into something that can fly?
I can't. No, I can't.
Okay, so I figured we just point in the direction and start going that way.
Yeah.
That'd be fine.
So who all can see in the dark?
I can't, but I do have a torch here. Lavender, do you think you can do that thing where you hold fire in your hand for a moment?
I don't know if it's gonna work, mate.
Yeah, your orb seemed to go out.
Well, that was made out of magic.
Well,
But her fire also, when she shot the gun.
it was also magic. But it seems to be absorbing like all light and colour in general.
Well, yeah, it was this. Just a test, really. Can you start this on
I'm
fire?
gonna use conjure flame.
You watch the flame
I think this was cool.
open into your hand, and you see the flame dwindle down to the size of a match, and it extinguish.
I can't.
Alright, so us we can see in the dark.
I can see in the dark.
I
Yeah.
can also.
Lavender and Smalros.
Barry kind of goes,
Barry.
I can't see. Hakan just goes, I can see.
Alright, so each of us who can see in the dark, take a partner. Who can't, keep an eye on them.
Marigold also kind of opens up like, I unfortunately cannot see, so I will hold on to your strap.
Yeah.
Fuck you. Alright,
Who wants to hold on my hand?
Smalros?
Yes, I'll carry the halfling.
No,
You take. You unplugged.
What the hell was that?
How did I unplug it?
It was the light.
It's plugged into this.
Yep.
I unplugged the whole thing. There it is. Alright.
Woo! Technical difficulty.
Alright.
Yeah, can I get one of those or?
Okay.
Not mine.
Does anybody else want to while we're in this moment?
No,
Quinn
We're
does.
back up!
we're back up.
Quinn wants
Can you
one.
give one to
Yeah.
No, I already gave it. No,
Quinn. I'm gonna say
Anybody else? You want one?
I already gave him 10
Alright,
mine.
we all got one. We're all good.
Quinn, give me a character. We're on stream. Come on.
I want to pull a rope out of my bag too, and then do the same thing with Lavender.
Can you get that light back on? Or is
I
it?
plugged it back in.
I didn't remember.
Yeah, I don't know.
Just never mind. Just leave it. Just leave it.
Oh.
Uh-oh.
I didn't do anything to it!
I don't know how long that thing's been unplugged. I didn't even notice.
So, Faulkner, you tie the rope around your waist, and you all head into the darkness.
Oops. There. Wait, no.
I like how there was just a big spout on the wall. It's like, whoop. Near dark.
We'll see if she put it on sound. Okay, no.
Ow!
Are you okay? What'd you do?
She got a splinter.
Okay.
Good.
The party heads into the jungle. As you move in, you begin to push away thick branches and overgrowth and reeds and thickets of foliage. At this point, you don't have dark vision. It is pitch black. You can't see. Every once in a while, you get a little slight glimmer of light breaking in through the top. But it is not enough. Kaz,
Yes.
where are you in this?
I'm holding Marigold's hand, right?
We're not in the chain.
I would say I would be somewhere in the middle.
You stop, and you begin to hear something rather odd, like whimpering. Sounds like a soft whimper. It's a little bit further up ahead. You can't quite make out what direction it is, but you know it seems like it's coming from ahead, the trail you guys are following.
Okay. Can I roll perception to kind of get a better direction?
Sure.
That's going to be 17.
Okay. Yeah, it seems like it's some way ahead.
Okay.
Probably maybe 30 yards.
Okay. I'm going to. I'm assuming Captain's leading the way.
Yeah.
Jezebel.
Guys,
There sounds like there's an animal up ahead.
like a scary animal or a small animal?
It's whimpering. It's injured. So.
Shoot.
I want to try to listen. Can I see if I can hear it?
You stop to listen. As he points it out, you can kind of start to listen and you can kind of faintly hear it. Also sounds like you hear like muttering or talking.
I hear talking.
Everyone stops.
Okay, good. Try to listen to what she's hearing.
I bet it's those blue boy bastards.
Is it perception?
Yep.
Oof, 11.
You can't quite hear it.
Can I tell the direction it's coming from?
Somewhere ahead of the path.
We should probably look out for traps.
Okay, so let's try to keep it down and keep pushing forward, Captain.
I'm gonna try to keep an eye out for traps too.
Okay.
No more talking from this point.
Kaz, you're able to. Are you using just normal dark vision, or are you using?
I want it the moment when if the sound keeps getting louder, then I'm gonna pop it.
Okay. You shift your eyes to that thermal vision, letting your pupils dilate and look at the heat patterns and formations. It's definitely different here. It is not like it is on the material plane. Normally you see the bright reds and oranges moving into the yellows, into greens, into blues. Here it's almost just yellow is the hottest thing you see. Yellow and blue and green, and then just dead dark blue. Just icy cold almost. It seems like the soil beneath you is colder, the vegetation is colder, everything just has more of a cool tone to it, but still, this outlines things for you. You can see and make difference between the branches, and that's when you can almost tell that the vegetation around you and you're looking at it, you can see these forms like snakes whipping their way through and out of trees and wrapping themselves and moving in unorganic, unbiological movements, almost turning back and going through themselves like they're incorporeal. And they have a serpent-like head, but they're straight blue. You can't even, there's no heat to them. They all seem to be moving. They're actually, some of them are even crossing the trail and moving right through your party members. They don't even notice it.
Interesting. Alright, keep pushing forward, keeping my eyes out.
And as you push forward, that is when you hear the high-pitched as you hear another swift thud of something smacking into a fleshy object and you can hear the sound of someone crying out and calling out like, "Hey, you take that, you mangy mutt!"
Uh-oh.
Okay, so
Uh-oh. Jezebel's
Should
killing
not have
everything on
done
this
that.
island.
I'm gonna roll stealth.
Okay.
I'm gonna kill them.
That's gonna be 30.
You're pretty well hidden.
Alright, I'm going to sneak up on over this.
So as you move off, and do you let go of Marigold's hand?
I'm going to, as I'm slipping on, I'm passing his hand towards Jezebel's.
Okay. Jezebel, you feel another hand move into yours, and and then you hear a ear get real close, like, I think Cass is doing something very sexy right now.
He's not that sexy, okay? Alright, I'm gonna let go of his hand. I'm gonna take Marigold's hand and give it to Smallfrost's hand. I can do it too, okay? And I'm gonna do stealth and follow Cass.
What's going on?
You feel an ear get really close to your ear.
I'm tied to you though.
Hi,
Oh, I'll tie you.
I think Captain and Cass are going to do something very sexy together.
Jezebel.
I'm also untying myself from Lavendai and handing the rope to follow them.
I'm holding on to the rope.
What do you mean?
Jezebel, where are we going?
They both went ahead, and I think they're doing something. And as that's going on, we're gonna do this. You can go ahead and give me a stealth check to follow.
Is it 4?
8.
An 8.
An 8.
Okay.
Oh, I love my dice
As
so
you go
much.
moving forward, you basically trod right into the thicket of everything, making noise, but Kaz had already gotten some good distance on you. Kaz, as you make your way into this open clearing, you see what looks like a pirate, at least that's what his garb looks like, a headband, open loose shirt, kind of has his trousers very low, seems to have looks like a cutlass in his hand. There appears to be a four-legged creature, looks like a canine, lying on its side. It's trying to get up, and as it does, this pirate seems to be continuously stomping down and laughing at it as he's doing this. With your heat vision, you can clearly see that this pirate is alive. You can see the bright red of his heart, of the heat, is in the center of his body. But the dog, it looks yellow and green, and these blue wisps are whipping off of it.
Okay.
But it definitely looks like if he continues any further, he's going to kill this creature.
Alright. Well, I'm going to get up right behind him as he's basically torturing his animal. And I will slip out my rapier, and I'm just going to assassinate him.
Alright, go ahead and roll on him.
If you don't do it clean, Jez will do it messy.
So the first one's going to be a 16.
That's a hit.
Okay, first one's better. Okay, it's a critical. So it's going to be D8. 8, 12, 17 damage.
Okay. You bring your rapier up, and it is a killing blow. How do you want to do it?
I'm gonna sneak up. You really should have had dogs.
And before he can even mutter anything, the rapier right in the side of his throat. You pull out, and as he falls down and hits the ground, lifeless, you see this canine get up and look at you. It sort of backs its legs up. As you look at its face, your heat vision is obscuring it. You're not quite sure if the lines are just wrong, but the face doesn't look like a normal dog. It has like a really wide jaw, and it seems to have some teeth that are protruding, although it possibly could be that this individual just hurt the dog so bad that it's deformed. but the dog quickly turns and you see it kind of back away from you, sort of cautiously, and then turn and run away into the thicket.
I want to look over
Jez, you make your way through too.
Yeah, I want to look over the body that he just took out.
As you walk up and look at the body and stare down at this individual, go ahead and give me a investigation check.
God, fucking Jesus. Fucking 5.
Told you that dice tray.
Can I give it a roll?
Sure.
Holy, he's gonna be rolling that.
19 plus. It's 21.
21? Okay. As Captain and Jez begin to look over this,
Captain and Jez?
sorry.
Kaz?
As Captain and Kaz begin to look over this dead pirate, you recognize that on his arm he has a tattoo of the Blowboys, which is their flag, which appears to be a funny enough, it's another thing that they get made fun of for quite often. Their flag is a pirate who is screaming in anger at an explosion. They chose white for the explosion, so unfortunately,
Yikes.
there is some jokes about their flag, but you recognize this as the Blowboys.
Yeah, it's one of the Blowboys for sure. Gotta be more around here somewhere.
Oh, sorry. I heard this buffoon torturing a poor creature scurried off somewhere, but yeah.
What was the creature?
It looked like a dog. I thought he was just kicking a poor dog over and over. It looked deformed. I feel bad for the poor thing.
Well, judging by the place that we're in, it's probably not a poor thing. Surprised it didn't try attacking you.
Yeah. Going to pull the body off the trail and hide it in brush, if there's brush.
Actually, as you do that, you pull the body and you actually see with your heat vision vines rip out and grab his legs and predator style pull it into the darkness.
Okay. Well.
What?
Did you see those tentacles?
Tentacles?
No, forget that. Never mind. I didn't say anything. Let's go back to the group.
Don't tell the others that.
Tell us what?
Oh, it was.
This guy was kicking a dog.
Yeah, it was a brute.
Why is a guy out here kicking a dog?
I hope you fucking nailed him too.
Well, I definitely did that.
Was the dog attacking him?
Smallvros, I have to say that your grip is extraordinarily tight.
Oh.
Thank you.
You must work hard.
I train.
Train so masculine.
Hey, what's this just hitting on everyone now?
Sorry, I'm a whore.
Okay, so let's keep. Let's find the monster.
Yeah, I'll take Lavenda's leash back.
Oh, I have it. But
Lavenda's leash, yeah. Alright.
Do you want to take?
Are you right?
You're music man.
I can probably turn into something that
Grab on
makes
the
me
go.
able to see, maybe.
Alright,
Just like
on we
that.
go. As the party begins to move forward, you actually break through this trail and clearing, and you find yourselves on this rocky path now. You're at the base of the this mountain, as it took you probably about 15 minutes to make your way through this forested area. The entire time as you were going through, it kept sounding like horrific, alien-like noises coming through the jungle, animal screeches and cries. Lavende, things that you have never heard, but they sound like animals, but they're not.
Mm-hmm.
And you keep hearing them, and they were almost as though they were following everyone through the forest. And now that you finally broke away, you begin to make your way up into this rocky trail. And as you weave and turn and continue to increase in altitude as you move your way forward, seems as though you're coming to the top of this mountain. It's not very large. It took you about 10 minutes to do this. As you get higher in altitude and you look down, you actually see on the island there's like 2 ruins that look like structures. Large, they almost look like temples, but it's in a architectural design and style that you've never seen before. Looks very foreign to all of you. It's very similar to some of the Urungi temples and the Yuan Ti that exist all throughout the Strand, but they look warped, they look twisted. There's something almost more menacing about them. Black iron spikes and spires seem to be jutting out from the sides of these pyramid-like structures. And as you make your way up to the final portion of this trail, it seems that you have come to the summit. And what you see is this large, massive, open, rocky clearing. And there seems to be this massive, hollowed hole that goes into the mountain.
God, it looks like I was going to a cave.
Is it still really dark?
Right now you can see.
Oh, you can. Okay.
I don't want to go into a cave.
Well, no. We can go to a cave. We can.
We have to be extra quiet.
Why?
Because caves echo.
As we've been getting closer to the cave, has it been getting worse, or is it pretty much the same throughout?
It's the same. You've been
The fuck do you
coping
wish to
with it.
Okay, so are we pushing forward, Captain?
Yeah, as long as we all understand we can't make noises. Let's be as quiet as possible.
I'm the quietest person here.
You're the one I'm worried about.
Why?
Okay. Let's continue.
As you move forward and make your way up onto this summit, there's large black crags and rocks that seem to be jutting out and forthing their way, like almost like teeth. Like the top of this summit is like a maw ready to just devour its prey on top of it. And as you begin to make your way and move towards this opening in this cave entrance, that's when you feel the ground. And another. And another. And another. And from the opening, as you all stare at the blackness of the cave, you see what looks like 2 eyes open up as bright violet colors, like amethyst jewels peering out from the darkness. You see a head emerge. And as it breathes, you see the dragon's head blow the dust and ash, and it opens its mouth. I smell drow. And that's where we're gonna end tonight.
Oh.
Well, about that.
We don't know drow here.
Thank you all for joining us tonight
Oh,
as we conclude episode 22,
Dragon.
Shadows Deep.
Oh, dragon.
So, we'll be back tomorrow with our, I believe is going to be our,
Should we keep it?
it's going to be our anime Anime Host Club episode where Carl.
It's a host club one shot.
It's a host club one shot. So we're gonna be doing Carl. You're gonna be playing. Who are you gonna be playing?
I will be playing a character named Celia Kira.
And she is the eye of our the prize of our eye.
Yeah.
Everyone else, all the other players, which I believe Christy will be DMing it. I should be the ST for this. But we are all after Kiria.
And this is going to be an interesting interactive stream also. So if you want to see them make fools of themselves in real life, be sure to come by.
So please stop by if you guys are looking, because I'm sure it's going to be a side
With
splitter
props.
from start to finish. So, but without further ado, thank you all for coming in. And remember, the best time to tell stories is whenever it's NearDark.
He tried to get it before him.
It won't end. It won't end.
Oh,
Maybe we have to just keep doing this over and over until it ends.
Did you hear him say it?
Tell me said it again.
Can you say